New notification from Outlook. Pandora Winter Vacation Stations. Desert Island Escape the Cold with these stations inspired by exotic. Stream Sable Proof Inbox Super Pin.
Hello everyone, and welcome. Welcome, if you will.
Stream Sable Proof of
Welcome
Concept.
to another
stream
of Sable.
Exit dialog. No, but yes, but no pressed.
The RPG engine from Evan Sky Studios, which is sadly going away in a bit. Going away, chat. Very sad. It's very sad, but it is going away. You know, while it's still here, we're gonna celebrate it. Because that's what we do around here. We celebrate. We have fun. We enjoy ourselves. So we're creating a game in Sable. And we've already started on this, and we've made some progress. I'd say we made significant progress last time. And we're gonna continue that today. Okay? Okay. Gonna be cool. I'm Brandon Cole, aka Sable RPG, and it'll be fun. Today I expect the primary thing we'll be doing is working on one or two quests.
Come in! Everyone's a winner!
That will lead us eventually to find, you know, towards the final, the big quest, the big final quest.
Stream closed. Sable Proof of Concept. Stream closed. Caption or closed. Tab ops 27 pop.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah, man. So yeah, man.
Stream closed. Sable Proof of Concept. Sable Proof of Concept. TCTS Personal Microsoft Edge row 2 column 1. Please take row 2 column 2. TC Sable Proof of Concept. Stream closed. Ops 20.
All right.
Sable Proof of TCTS Personal. Please take row 2 column XLR app row 2 Discord Dropbox row ops stream Sable Proof of TCTS Personal Microsoft Edge row 2 column Sable stream.
Yeah.
It's like
This window.
82. Navigate.
We have
Click new open use the
a
left
new
navigation
follow.
to set it viewer main active action 6 toggle user actions menu button X clickable button action 16 follow new list button M X A X M 1 6 out of button.
Thank you to AXM16 for the follow. I appreciate it. All right. So plugs. Starting with, of course, AXM16's follow. All follows are amazing. Any support is support. Doesn't matter what kind of support it is. Follow, subs, cheers, and tips are all awesome. If a cheer is a single bit or a tip is a single cent, I'll still be appreciative of it. Any support is support, and I definitely appreciate all the support that I've received over the years. It's been awesome. So thank you guys for all the for all of that. You can also become a patron at patreon.com/superblindman or Ko-fi. That's right, it's Ko-fi. I now know the official pronunciation. ko-fi.com/superblindman. If you'd like to get something back for your contribution, you can do that on either of those two places. If you want any of these links in the future, you can just type in !Linktree in the chat, and you will get the link to my Linktree, which contains the links to all the things.
Moderator badge founder 41 months subscriber badge always figured it was like coffee.
Yeah, no, apparently it's not. Apparently it's Kofi, like Kofi Kingston, former WWE champion. I was never sure, but I got it confirmed for me. So, yeah. There you go. Kofi Kingston, former WWE champion, got shafted. WWE doesn't know how to use talent. You know, Q rant here. Probably the last great era of WWE was when they put the title on Kofi. And then I didn't watch wrestling anymore. Yay! Anyway. Okay, I think that does it for the plugs. Like I said, Linktree if you want any of those links individually.
Moderator badge founder
I can't
41
believe Cody Rhodes left AEW.
I know. That's shocking. But I don't think it's confirmed that he's coming back to WWE. I think all we know is that he left AEW for now. Like there's a rumor that's flying around that he's going back to WWE, which is insane if he does it. But that's the rumor. But I don't think that part's confirmed. But he did leave. He did leave AEW. Him and Brandy Rhodes left AEW. His creation, and he left.
WWE is probably paying him top dollar, I would guess.
82.
If he is going back, yeah, they're probably paying him $1,007,000.
Ops 27 Sable Proof of Concept demo.
Play game. Load project.
Okay, let's load a
Select
project.
All the sugar. No going home.
All the sugar. I don't know why I made that.
No going home.
I wanted to make something when I was one night when I was helping Sturlock start his thing, this is for chat's, general knowledge, and I was like, I want to make something. So I started making this really stupid adventure.
No going home.
That's really dumb. Anyway.
Please select map to load. Blythe's Cove. Field 1.
We want to load
Blythe's Cove.
Blythe's Cove.
Opening Blythe's Cove. Blythe's Cove.
Okay. We're still in the hub building.
Frightened old crone. New meeting table.
It's the crone. Okay. The frightened old crone will have a radar sound eventually. Only reason she does not have one right now is because we're not done with her yet. In fact, I think she might be the first thing we work on, because one of the things I want to do, you have to do this beforehand. Well, you don't have to. You could edit her later, but I want to do it just so I have it done. Because then I want to give Blind Button Masher her voice lines when we're done, because she's going to be voicing the old crone. By her choice, by the way. It's not like I'm forcing this role on her. It's by her choice. She actually made this whole character, so she's going to voice her. So I want to finish her first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit her first, I think. And we're going to add some lines to her that will be locked by quest completion, which means, in the context of the Sable engine, it means that she cannot say these lines, no matter how many times you click on her, until you've completed her quest. So, that is the plan, man. Man. Okay.
Frightened old crone.
So, let's edit her.
Please select which object attributes you want to amend. Press escape once finished. Edit. Event triggers. Event triggers. Name. Frightened old crone. Description. Automatic or sound set. Old crone. Automatic or manual interaction. Manual. Sound set. Trade. None. Dialogue style. Dialogue blocks. Repeat only the last line of a speech block. No. Speech lines.
Alright, speech line.
Please select the speech line. Speech only. Old crone. Oh hello, dear. Speech only. Speech. Quest. Speech only. Add additional speech lines. Please select whether you would like to add the new speech lines before or after the currently added speech lines. Add before all the current speech line. Add after all the current speech line. Please select whether to add either a TDS speech line or a pre-recorded speech line. TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit.
Will be recorded, but TTS for now. Okay. So this is what she's going to say if you go back to her when the quest is complete.
O. A O M Y X my what you me to L L E me E A A R R Y G L N T R monster T R G P I L L T R E E R R A K E T racket. Was S this L O V E L Y T R V E adorable C E T E question creature. I W D N T wouldn't be E E believe T it.
I need to, let's see.
Space blank. If I N didn't E E C T O O A T E E C T O E P Y E R B E E F beats F E G S S C K N A R F U R period for O H O A N L O K look I A K H L I E F like you exclaim. Oh my! You mean to tell me the horrifying monster staying up all that racket was this lovely, adorable creature? I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see those prayer beads she has stuck in her fur. Oh, and look, I think she likes you. Blank. You. What you A U L D should.
I think and I'm like, I don't know. I guess I am bragging. I don't know. I think I'm good at writing dialogue. I think that's a strength I have.
Blank. Oh my. Spetty. Blank. Should. You. Should. Blank. B R G R L G. Period. Along. Spear G. G. Along. G N O L A R E E R I A with what you. Period U. T A N N I U B T W U A M A M A S H A M A S A I C H I I S E H N A T. Period. That T A K. F Y.
Maybe we should
Y.
split this. Maybe we should split this up a
A
little
T
bit.
N I C E C I O A C A F O H C U M E V A H T B U O D I comma N I A G A N E H. Oh my! You mean to tell me the horrifying monster staying up all that racket was this lovely, adorable creature? I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see those prayer beads she has stuck in her fur. Oh, and look, I think she likes you. You should bring her with you. T. Blank T U with her brain shut
We're gonna
you.
cut it off.
Likes she think she like you exclaim space why
Yeah.
you should bring her with you. T blank 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 blank.
Anna. Man. Anna Banana's a little scary sometimes, chat. In order to get out of my lap, she decided that what the best course of action would be to roll to like the edge of my leg and then stand up.
T blank
Terrifying.
T you with her bring shut you likes you space why you should bring her with you. T blank T
Cut it off
exclaim
there, I
space
think.
blank blank space you exclaim. Oh my! You mean to tell me the horrifying monster staying up all that racket was this lovely, adorable creature? Blank blank you. Oh my you to tell me a horror monster staying T U R R I R R U R U
I
steering monster N monster horrifying steering T I U R U I
Hey.
U
tried to
R
delete that.
stirring
There we go.
up. Oh my! You mean to tell me the horrifying monster stirring up all that racket was this lovely, adorable creature? I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see those prayer beads she has stuck in her fur. Oh, and look, I think she likes you. Oh my! Oh my!
Okay.
Set the options for this current. Add next TDS speech line. Add next pre-recorded voice line. Edit current speech line. Oh, reward the player after this line of speech. No reward currently set.
Should we reward the player?
Quest to be given after this speech line. Lock this speech line. None. Soundbite. None. Lock this speech line. None.
have
Please
to
select the
lock it.
purpose. Quest completion. Please select below a quest completion key. This must be a key from a quest set by Frightened Old Crone. Investigate the church quest completion key. Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new speech line. Press Shift and D on each option for a more detailed description. Add next TDS speech line. Add next pre-recorded voice line. Edit current speech line. Oh, reward the player after this line of speech. No reward currently set.
We'll just add the next one, I think. I think we have to lock all of her other lines, I think. We just have to lock all these.
Edit current speech line.
Stirlock.
Oh my.
Oh, Raffle, so I made the mean lock deck and successfully pulled it off first try. Good stuff.
Oh, sweet! That's great. That's freaking great, dude. That's the thing, like, as long as you can draw through your deck fast enough, as long as you're not aggroed to death early, it's kinda easy to pull off. I hate to say it, but like there's enough removal in that deck to deal with threats. There's, you know, kinda easy to pull off. Like I really thought when I faced you with Boom Hunter that I thought I actually
Stirlock, yeah,
might
it's really solid.
I thought I
Lyric
might
Singer
pull out a
7043.
victory.
Hi.
But no. With a bunch of minions on board, you were like, actually, you're really fatigued.
Stirlock, I have a feeling Curse might be nerfed.
Hi, Lyric Singer. Yeah, I think it will be nerfed, Stirlock. I think it will be nerfed, but it won't be, like, I don't think it'll be nerfed in well, I mean, it's gonna affect it. It'll take away the OTK, I think. I think it's gonna be nerfed to 2 Agonies shuffled in instead of 3. 3 is a lot. And just nerfing it to 2 takes away a bunch of, you know, other shuffles from the Elec and whatnot. Or from, you know, if you do the Tamsin way in Standard. Which kind of works the same way. Just play more cards. It works the same way. Well, actually, it doesn't work quite the same way, because with the Standard version, you can't swap decks. You just have to rely on your opponent to wipe their own deck out. But you will shuffle a bunch of Agonies in their deck. You can still do that, but you can't... There's no insta-swap, instant empty the opponent's deck type stuff. So... You could probably run it with a Ticketus to try to get that part done. But anyway.
Add next pre-recorded voice line. Edit current speech line. Oh my. You mean to tell me the horrifying monster stirring up all that racket was this?
Yeah, I think I just need to... I think I need to lock all the
Add
lines
next pre-recorded
that are
voice line.
after.
Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech. Blank blank. Y U U A A E R U O Y blank blank. T E A. O G. Dog A N F pant G Y like end. F A N T against Y U R U F E G. Complet E M G Y seeming P E E D A with Y Y A T I double S D E E period blank. Set the options for this current speech line. Add next edit current reward the player. Quest to be given after this. Lock this speech line. None. Please select the quest completion. Please select investigate the church quest completion. Warning. This quest completion key has already been set to unlock investigate the church quest completion key. Quest completion keys can only unlock one quest. Either use a different existing key or alternatively use the lock dialog option instead of quest completion. Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new speech. Add next TDS speech line. Add next TDS speech line. Add edit current reward the quest to lock this speech line. None.
How does this work then? I might just make this and then debug it and see what I have to do. Well, then I have to. Yeah, I can't actually debug this until I make the whole quest. Okay.
Quest to be given after the speech line. None. Lock this speech line. None. Soundbite. None.
I'm hoping what happens is it won't proceed to this line ever until the quest is completed, and then it will proceed after that. I'm thinking that's probably the way it's going to work, so this should be alright.
Finished adding speech lines.
It should be
Soundbite.
alright.
Quest to reward the edit current. Add next pre-recorded voice line. Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. Y U U A U D B R G A R L H along and on T V E R whatever. A D E N U E add Y U apostrophe U O Y Y U E your K G period taking. Speech N I K A T S E E your B N G period having N O T not S T O N S period G G period having T H A I T D O N T L W A P P A R Y U A M A much A I C H N A T E R period. You should bring her along on whatever adventure you're having. Though it doesn't really appear you have much choice in the matter, you should period blank blank. Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new speech line. Press add next TDS speech line. Add next TDS speech line. Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. A end. K thank you. O Y K A A T S D N A blank 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 O H O D N A K Y U P U Y Y Y U U O U E U V E T T E D settled A N N O D old M N woman R Nerva A R T R O Y Compton A D end Y U U D E R E dis I T period it O go on N period blank. Set the options. Add next edit currents. Reward the player.
Then we reward the
Select
player.
any rewards with items. None items. Abilities. None experience. Gold. None.
See Sturlock? Abilities.
Abilities. None. Experience. None.
There you go.
Backslash blank blank.
How much experience? We'll say 200.
0. Experience. 200 experience. Gold. None.
Yeah.
Gold. None.
I don't know how that scales. I guess we'll find out.
Experience. 200 experience. Gold. None.
It's you know, you can adjust it afterwards, so
Gold.
it's fine.
None. Abilities. None. Items. None.
Okay.
Set the option. Add next pre edit currents. Reward the quest to be given. Lock this speech. Soundbite. Finished adding speech lines. Add additional speech lines. Add additional speech line. Rewards. Quest. Speech only.
Okay, so
Quest.
that's
Speech only. Old crone. Oh, such a
Assuming
horrible
that
speech lines.
Assuming that it works
Soundbite
properly.
loop. Speech lines. Soundbite loop. No. Custom NPC music or ambience. None.
I like that custom NPC music. So like we could give her a theme. Every time you're talking to her, it plays the theme. A Hero's Call does that, and it is one of the things I do like about that game. All right, I think that's her done. Save the project.
Saving. Project saved.
Saving is good. Saving is recommended. Definitely save. Let's see. So we need to make another NPC next, I think, and we need to make someone that points you in the right direction for the main quest. So I kind of want to turn to you guys in chat and say, hey, any ideas on who that should be? Now we know that the we know that the big enemy is a wizard of some description, right? We know that. And this shouldn't be like that guy, because that would be weird. But it should be someone that can kind of move you along. And I'm willing to accept ideas, like story ideas or ideas for who this person should be. Remember, we have that pouch. We have the wizard's pouch that he dropped, and that's kind of your first lead. So I'm guessing it's someone who can maybe identify that.
Mostly blind gamer, disgruntled apprentice.
Ooh, disgruntled apprentice. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, thinking it through here. Thinking it through, chat. Okay, so this person... Let's see. I'm trying to come up with a reason that he's here in the main hub. Like I need to build the conversation in my head before I can write it. I'm trying to find out in my head. I'm trying to figure out why he's here. Or they are here. It could be anyone. It could be anyone. In fact, if anyone in chat would like to voice this apprentice...
Mostly blind gamer, doing chores for their boss.
Well, then why would he help? Well, so you mean like... Not willfully doing chores
Mostly
for their
blind
boss.
gamer, something really terrible they don't like to do.
Something really terrible, okay. Something really terrible. Okay, I have an idea for that. They're an apprentice because they want to study magic. But the evil mean wizard told them to go here to the town hub just to listen to other people talk and like scout it, like be a spy, basically. Just to be there and listen. Not to study magic, not to do any of the things this aspiring wizard wants to do. Just to listen to the townspeople and learn things about the town and the people. Nothing to do with magic at all. That's my idea.
Mostly blind gamer, not too evil, but boring. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want the apprentice themselves to be super evil necessarily. Just like they wanted to become a wizard, and this is the first person they found that was. Well, I think this is also a new apprentice because if I want to make this character not wholly evil, then they probably shouldn't be aware of what the evil wizard just did to your town. Because that's pretty evil. And if they're still his apprentice, and they knew that, then that would make them probably pretty evil too. So if I want this apprentice to have some redeeming qualities, probably should not be aware of the events that recently unfolded in your town. Okay.
Mostly blind gamer. Maybe they're young and naive.
Yeah, they're young, naive, they just dove in because they wanted to learn magic. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. And now they're out doing nothing, essentially. Hanging around the town hub, hoping that someone talks. And says something interesting that can help the wizard in some way that they probably don't even know. Okay, so I'll ask my next question then. Would anyone in chat like to voice this character? If no one wants to do it, then I will do it. But I just wanted to ask, you know? Since I've already involved one person in the voice acting, you know, area of this little game, I figure I might as well ask if anyone else wants to do one. It's only fair.
Mostly blind gamer. That sounds fun. How would the logistics work?
So here's how it'd work. I will create the character now. I will write the lines now, and then what you can do with this with Sable is you can take lines you originally wrote as text-to-speech lines and turn them into voice-recorded lines. So I would send those lines to whoever voices the character. They would then record them as separate WAV files. Each individual line needs to be separate, and send those back to me, and then I'll just add them into the game. I'll swap them out for the text lines.
Mostly blind gamer. Yeah, I think I could do that.
Cool. Alright, you shall be the voice of our disgruntled apprentice then. Also keep in mind too that these recordings will also need a radar sound and a tile sound. So what that means is the radar sound is the sound you hear from a distance, which will be directionally panned by the game engine so the player can find you. I guess with him it'd probably be a bunch of angry mumblings about what he's, you know, like he's stuck here and whatever, something like that. And then there needs to be a tile sound, which is the sound when the player is on the tile where they can interact with you. Like, oh, well, hi, I didn't see you there.
Mostly blind gamer. Ooh, cool. And scribbling.
Yeah, scribbling too, yeah. That'd be ideal if you could do that.
Meeting table.
Alright, so let's create him.
Meeting table. Meeting table. Meeting
We're
table.
gonna put him on the other side of the table.
Meeting table.
We're gonna put him,
Meeting table.
I think... Oh, that's too close to the wall.
Meeting table.
And I put this table really close to the wall. I really did. Okay,
Meeting
it's
table.
fine. We can work with it. Yeah, he's gonna be tucked between... Yeah, actually this makes sense. Actually this works. Because he would want to kind of tuck himself away. So he will be tucked away. Alright.
Meeting table.
We tucked between the meeting table and the wall here.
Meeting table. Meeting table.
We're gonna put him
Meeting
on the
table.
right side, right
Meeting
about
table.
here, and right up against the wall. That's where he's gonna be. Okay. So now we need to create him.
Objects. Please select barrel. Building create contain door or transition. Fast travel waypoint person. Please enter person's name edit.
He will be called Disgruntled
D
Apprentice.
I S G R U N E L L E E D disc A P P R E N T I C E. Please enter person's description. This will be announced if the player presses the description key edit. A Y U G N man. A S stats F D A T S space N man S E B L E U com U A K back A N T E A L comma wall S C R I B B G scribbling F R I U L Y furiously N A R large E tome A E P C R R F carries H P I is at RT short A N comma thin D and I R E Y wiry blank commas blank W A P R O N U C E D F O F N on C E period blank period F M E A G sub is D E F N I L Y W G G A I M period blank period blank select a sound set for the NPC. Mail. Old Chrome. Create new sound set. To create a new sound set folder, please give the folder a name. This will be the name both D I S G
Mostly
R
blind
U
gamer.
N E
Oh,
D
hello.
D
Yes, please be quiet. I'm listening.
Disgruntled. A P P E N T I C E E blank.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
E blank Disgruntled Apprentice. E blank. If you want the NPC to have a trade, select an option below. No trade. Please select whether to add either a TDS speech line or a pre-recorded speech line. TDS speech line.
Okay.
Pre-recorded voice line. TDS speech line. Please enter the initial
We will do this as
blank.
text to speech first. So let's see.
T question what W T Y I S I S T A A double quest T A A double blank.
Oh, I just realized I have to edit the. Wow, I messed up the old Crohn's lines. All right.
D I S G R U N E L L E E D dis A P E N T I C E call apprentice T question what T I I U N T question one I M I W K G A E peer I U N can call it K T I period disgruntled apprentice what is it you want? I'm working here. If you can call it work, that is period blank. Set the options for this current speech line. Add next TDS speech line. Add next pre-recorded voice line. Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. A his F O and frown D E E
Mostly blind gamer.
S comma
Nice.
depends blank. And E he and what nearly echo back to C R I B I G script and then E P F E M C O D E D E decide that you A L shall be A T A A R A R E T turbo his I A F O T E G R A T E E A E C I P I E N T of S his U N A P P A P A N U U N A A P P A H A H Y unhappy N T period. His frown deepens, and he nearly goes back to his scribbling. Then he seems to decide that you shall be the recipient of his unhappy rant. Set the options for this current. Add next TDS speech line. Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. G G D I S G R U N T L L E L E D dis A P P E N T I C E call apprentice I A M E K R E L O K G O R ROFG looking to study and G exclaim magic blank blank I E H L E T R T wanted D E T E D wanted to L what really R N learn W how to U I T it U W quit no T T F U N L until L I T and U com S I T A A T question no B T T S P P P the T I S the I L T A T Y I N E D P R comma period blank. Disgruntled apprentice, I came here looking to study magic. I have a talent for it, and I wanted to really learn how to use it, you know? But this is not what I signed up for. Blank period blank. Set the options for this current speech line or add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. H E T H R H A D H S period psi V I Y period blank. Set the options for this current speech. Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. I blank. So I am E E T meet at the I Z A D comma D was A E S apostrophe E I A
Almost
T
forgot
E
to
M
write the
blank
name before I wrote the line.
G U N T L E D A P P E N T C E apprentice I E T at the I Z A D was A E keys. Disgruntled apprentice, so I meet this wizard. S blank J R I V E D and L R G E D and from M O R F D rugged and from T A R T M and from T R A L N L comma period all A E keys going R U D around and town A Y say A E P E D S F D E N E E N N A P P E N T I C E comma so E core I J U N P J I T R N peer in I L W I hi I him D what I N K L A W do I G I C comma magic E T T H H M E N and I upon I D I J T D exclaim D O L C U E E F U O C C U R E course I am exclaim am disgruntled apprentice, so I meet this wizard. He's just arrived, and all rugged from travel and all. He's going around town saying he needs an apprentice, so of course I jump right in. I show him what I can already do with magic, he takes me in, and I'm delighted. Of course I am. Blank am I core of I and me he met with do all can I what hitch I and raja I core of apprentice he say town going he all and travel from rugged all and arrived and comma spay and D spay comma D comma spay rugged from travel and all spay L period H period disgruntled apprentice, so I meet this wizard. He's just arrived, all rugged from travel and such. He's going around town saying he needs an apprentice, so of course I jump right in. I show him what I can already do with magic, he takes me in, and I'm delighted. Of course I am. A period space. Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new speech line. Press Shift and D on each option for a more detailed description. Add next TDS speech line. Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. A I hit E T B E C becomes S R C A T I C period. His tone becomes sarcastic. His tone becomes period blank. Period C sarcastic. M E T A I Y period. Y I R A T N E M O N C I T N A R A S S M E T E E R I L Y S A R C A T I period blank. His tone becomes momentarily sarcastic. Set the options for this current add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech at D I S G U U R U N T L E D dis A P P E N T I C E apprentice blank. I apostrophe L L L T A C H T Y U U E A A F O N G I C comma mat A E F A S period says I apostrophe L I W U T R E O E R power A E P S A F period says blank. What? I E P A E E O question do A E P A E N S E me A E here T O 2 I E N period listen A E P J S Y O O T E me O T D R U D L O T Y D I E N G listen O 2 A U N A bunch F of O O T F F of O double N S S S N double T F O A C N U B A space O O 2 T E A C A T T R chatter of A U S A of T O N S L L towns L K town A with O H H N B E T T R better T O T O 2 T N O 2 C M P L A N period complain blank W W period complain I T that I R quest fair I
Come
S,
in,
it,
come
T
in.
quest right I
Everyone's a
W
winner.
W T 1
Thank you for the follow.
1 exclaim
You caught me writing dialogue
82 with
for
ops 20
a
82.
little audio RPG
Menu
we're
button
making.
select button Max 16 follow menu button clickable button Max Gibson 2004 follow new list button XGIBBSON 2
Max Gibson, thanks for the follow, my friend.
Sable
exclaim blank disgruntled apprentice I'll teach you the ways of magic he says I'll show you true power he says then what does he have me do he sends me here to listen he just wants me to stand around all day listening to the chatter of a bunch of townsfolk with nothing better to do than to complain is that fair is that right I think not exclaim blank 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 home I'll T U A U T I'll I quote
Properly add quotes.
T U A way of Mackie comma space quote said I'll show I'll says I'll I quote I show you true power he says E A power he comma space quote space disgruntled H
Mostly blind gamer. This is going to go great with a nasally snotty voice.
Exactly.
set the options for this current add next TDS speech line
That's what I'm envisioning. That's exactly right.
enter the next line of speech edit C U D D L U O C blank blank
Mostly blind gamer. Sniffles.
C U D good D L U O C blank Y U U H A E have A S S U S U D D sudden A U N H period punch M E T G U L H pull T A A kick back U M D period mind T A E A U A pow Y U U D found A C K back O N E home D D did N T A N contain W W N I A T N O C D I D did N N contain E sub M P O N E T M 4 I Z A R D Y R Y peer wizardry blank blank A D A A W Z Z A R D which at this U Y I M N mentioning blank A P N N Y J just A R E I L Y A R I E D R E comma here M H much L I E Y U D D peer did you have a sudden hunch something pulling at the back of your mind the pouch you found back home did contain some components for wizardry and the wizard this guy is mentioning apparently only just barely arrived here, much like you did. Blank, space, blank, blank. C, U, D, E, question, B, quest, blank.
Mostly blind gamer. I'm loving this, but I gotta run. Hit me up on
All right.
Discord for the lines.
Yep, I sure will. I sure will. I'll send you
Max
those
Gibson
lines as soon as we're
2004.
done
Okay,
here.
hi.
Greetings and salutations.
Blank, you have
Max
a
Gibson
sudden hunch.
2004. I can chat now.
Blank.
I'm glad you can. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself here. We're having a good time making a game, making a little tiny game.
Max Gibson 2004. This is a bit chaotic. Mostly blind gamer. Hi and bye at Max Gibson 2004.
Yep, I'm currently writing dialogue for one of the NPCs in this game we're making, and
Max Gibson 2004. Thanks at Mostly Blind Gamer.
Mostly Blind Gamer's gonna do the voice for him. So cool.
Blank, you have a sudden hunch. Something pulling at the back of your mind. The pouch you found back home did contain some components for wizardry, and the wizard this guy is mentioning apparently only just barely arrived here, much like you did. Could it be? Blank space blank blank. C U D could T at this A S at this N G R Y angry A N man C T A L Y B E B U R N E A T N E A D question lead blank L L L O W Y U N T N C T
Max Gibson 2004. Are you friends with ESP?
Show.
Max Gibson 2004. DSP.
I mean, I don't know if I would go that far. I mean, you know, I know of him. I converse with him on occasion. I don't know if friends is the right word though. But yeah, I know of him.
Max Gibson 2004. Oh.
Blank. You have a sudden hunch. Something pulling at the back of your mind. The pouch you found back home did contain some components for wizardry. And the wizard this guy is mentioning apparently only just barely arrived here, much like you did. Could it be? Could this angry man actually be your next lead? Following your instinct, you shall. W blank. A M M A P O U H N N N O C M P O N E F N D E period blank. Period blank.
Max Gibson 2004. Well, let me say you put more effort than him.
Period blank.
Well, I mean, you know, that's perfectly fine that you feel that way. I mean, you know, I do what I can. Here, the thing is though, like I haven't been able to stream a whole lot these days because I'm a lot more, I have a lot more work now than I used to have, in terms of the, I work. I don't know if you know this, but I work in the game industry as an accessibility consultant. And that business has kind of picked up a lot, so I don't stream a lot. Well, okay, take that back. I mean, I try to stream every week, but I don't stream nearly as often as I used to. I definitely don't keep a daily schedule anymore because I can't. I have too much work to do that. But I do what I can. You know, I try to make the streams that I do stream as good as I possibly can. You know, I even just flat out asked people what they wanted recently on Twitter. I said, you know, I'm noticing that the numbers for some games are low, and that's fine. You know, as long as you guys are having a good time, that's what I care about. So, what do you want to see? And, you know, the consensus was more variety, so I decided to do a few more, you know, a few different things. You know, started to do this for one thing, started to play King of Fighters.
_silver 164. Hi.
Why, greetings, my friend. Welcome. Welcome. All
Max
our
Gibson
welcome
2004.
here.
But pretty cool that you are blind, but you are not letting your disability get the best of you. I admire that.
Yeah, it's not really, well, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm not. On one hand, I'm not. But on the other hand, it's how do I put this? Okay. I do what I do, not because I'm personally seeking to, like, impress anyone. I do it because I want to make good things for the whole blind community and the sighted community as well, to show what the blind community as a whole is capable of.
Javier _silver 164. Do you play Mortal Kombat or Injustice?
I play both. Most recently, I mean, I'm definitely a better Mortal Kombat player, but I definitely play both games. But I want to make things for the blind community. I want to give them experiences they don't have otherwise, which is why I work in the game industry, trying to make games more accessible for them. But I also want to show the world, not that, like, I'm not trying to be like, hey, look at us, aren't we amazing? But I want to show the world that the blind are, you know, just like them, and that we're also gamers. We also love video games. We also love, you know, creating things. You know, there's a whole bunch of stereotypes that exist out there, and I'm trying to basically get rid of those stereotypes one person at a time. And that's, I know that is an impossible task.
Max Gibson 2004. Wow. You are like Matt Murdock.
Well, no, I'm not like Matt Murdock. Matt Murdock is a fictional character that stumbled into some radioactive waste and has superpowers. I do not have superpowers. However, I'm just trying to make things better. That's what I'm trying to do. And also, I don't go out at night and martial arts people to death. But, you know, other than that, no, it's all good though. I appreciate the kind words. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate it. But I don't see myself that way. I see myself as someone who's trying to influence the minds of others to be more open to the fact that the blind are just people like them who want to play games, who want to make things, you know, like I said, want to exist in the same communities that they exist in. That's why I play a lot of Hearthstone, because, well, first of all, I love the game, but second of all, Hearthstone is a situation where we were able to integrate into the Hearthstone community flawlessly, you know? The people that we play Hearthstone against online don't know we're blind
Javier
unless we
Silver
tell them
164.
we're blind.
I'm still working on the mechanics in Injustice. I do admire that you were trying out other games that otherwise would be a bit difficult to play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things I do. I mean, I try out games. I also review games live for their accessibility. I can't always do it because sometimes the embargo restrictions don't permit me to do it. But I do it when I can, and those videos go to the publishers and developers of those games, try to convince them to improve the quality of their games in terms of accessibility for the blind. So that's why I try out a lot of games that might not otherwise be playable, because, you know, I want to give that feedback to the developer, which I can do now, which is really cool. It's a really cool feeling to be able to know that since I work in the game industry now, that's something that I can actually achieve. So, yeah, so that's why I do it.
2004. Yeah, but I think people have a deep respect for blind people.
Sure, I mean, I hope so. I hope that's true. I've definitely seen instances where that's not true. I've seen, you know, I've seen both sides. I've seen cases where people are annoyed by us, and I've seen cases where people are annoyed by me and my work because people think accessibility is like bad for some reason. Like, there are those people out there who think that if we make games more accessible, then their experiences will be ruined, which is not what we're trying to do at all. Not in the least. We want everyone to be able to play games the way they want to play them. If, just as a hypothetical example, if I were to make Dark Souls accessible, would it be easy mode? No. It would not be easy mode. I don't know why people think that. I really don't understand it. It would not be easy mode. I don't want the game to be easy. There's a difference between easy and playable. Right now, I can't play Dark Souls at all. I can't. Because the information that I would need to play the game isn't there. It's not that it's too hard, it's that the information that I would need is not there. I want to keep the challenge, I want to retain the challenge, but also make the game playable by the blind. Which would mean we get more information. But any feature that I develop in any game that I work on would be optional. The sighted people that play Dark Souls, this again, hypothetical example, I'm not working on Dark Souls, but hypothetical example. Any sighted people that play it would never have to turn on those features.
What are your opinions for the Xbox narrator?
You know, I don't understand why they think it ruins everything when they don't have to use the things that I make. If they use it, it's on them. At that point,
Max Chips in 2004. Not all people are like that.
No, I know.
Some people are like that.
I know that. I definitely know that. I've gotten plenty of positive messages as well, and I appreciate you coming in and saying this stuff. I do appreciate it. Like I said, please don't misunderstand. I'm just talking at you right now, but I do appreciate it. I know not everyone's like that, but I've definitely encountered, you know, quite a few that are. And it's just silly. It's just silly, you know. At that point, if you turn on the features that I make in a game and you don't want them, that is not me ruining your experience. That is you ruining your experience. You know? Like, why would you even activate a feature you didn't want to use? You wouldn't. People are silly. Anyway, answer your question.
2004. Yeah, that makes sense.
Answer your question, Javier. Xbox narrator is good. It is good. It is system-wide, which means you can access the entire console with it, and that is a good thing. My issue, I think, is with Xbox itself. I just personally, I don't like the interface. I think the Xbox interface is too convoluted and too cluttered. So even though I can access every piece of the system with narrator, I personally prefer the PlayStation's interface because it's much less.
Bold Big Flank. It's that way for the sighted as well.
Is it? Well, first of all, hi, Bold Big Flank. Thanks for popping into an audio game stream. This might be very interesting to you,
Bold Big
actually.
Flank. Hola.
Because I know you kind of have an interest in this stuff that I do. You know, obviously, because we work together. But this might interest you. I don't think you've been in one of these streams before, but this is an audio RPG creation engine called Sable. We're actually in the process right now of creating our own RPG. The sad news is because of some problems
Bull Big
with...
Flank. I've seen you playing it a bit in the past.
Oh, you have? Okay, okay. Well, the sad news is, because of some issues with the engine that Sable itself is created in, sadly, Sable is going away for a while. They decided that they didn't want to release the product. Basically, the engine this is created in, they discovered it has some unfixable memory leaks that can't be fixed unless they rework the engine itself, which they can't do because they don't own the engine. So they decided that they'd rather not release a product that might eventually crash people's computers. So what they did was, they're kind of giving us a final hurrah with this. They released what they had.
I feel inspired to make an audio-only game when I see you playing this.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would play it. I'd help you make it. I'd help you make it.
Max Tips in 2004. You are not changing the story or messing with the characters, so I don't see any problem with what you do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to change the experience. We just want to have the experience. We just want the information that we need to have the same experience that you guys are having. That's all we want. But anyway, they're giving us a last hurrah.
Max Tips in 2004. Sorry, I can't hear you. I got an ad.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Bold Big Flank, they gave us a last hurrah with this because they don't want to release the product to, that might eventually crash computers. They're saying, here it is. Here's how far we got. You can have it.
2004, but I don't mind because it's Batman.
You can have it for 2 months. And after 2 months is over, which I believe is going to be the beginning of April, it just goes away. They take it down. It needs an internet connection to use, so when they turn it off, then it's just gone. It doesn't work anymore. So, it's sad, but we decided that we're going to turn our sadness into celebration by making something in it before it goes. So that's what we're doing now. We're making a little RPG. It's a continuation to our previous really dark RPG that we made with the last beta of Sable when we played it like man, I think it was like a year ago now.
Bull Big
the last time
Sable is the engine, not the game.
Sable is the engine, yes. Sable is the engine. We are making the game. The game is called No Going Home. The game we're making is called No Going Home, and it's a sequel to the game we made with the previous Sable beta, where something terrible happened in your hometown, and unbeknownst to you, all the townspeople in your town
Max Tips in 2004. Okay, I'm back.
Were morphed into stone golems, and you didn't know it. You woke up and in the morning and started walking around your village, which appeared to you to be empty. And, you were attacked by these stone golems, so you had to defend yourself, so you did defend yourself. And in the process, you kind of shattered and thus killed your own townspeople, which you find out at the beginning, at the end of the game. Like I said, it's very short. Where you find a bunch of mementos from some of the townspeople
that's funny.
on their corpses. So yeah, it was super dark. And now we're making a sequel to that. The fallout, the aftermath of that. So currently,
You have a sudden.
I'm
Nightbot,
writing...
Want to know more about Super Blind Man? Follow him on more things and even show your support for his work. Check out the panels or
I'll let
type
this
link tree when
finish.
you can.
Okay.
Thanks and enjoy the show.
Currently, I'm writing the conversation that you're having with an NPC, who is going to kind of give you a step forward on your main quest.
You have a sudden hunch. Something pulling at the back of your mind. The pouch you found back home did contain some components for wizardry. And the wizard this guy is mentioning apparently only just barely arrived here, much like you did. Could it be? Could this angry man actually be your next lead? Following your instinct, you show him the pouch and components inside.
Okay,
Blank.
that's our line.
Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new speech line. Press Shift and D on each option for a more detailed description. Add next TDS speech line.
Add another
Enter the
line.
next line of speech edit. D S G U L L E E D dis A P P R R A E N T C E colon apprentice quote W A T com way A Y Y O U H F O U C H question pouch W R E Y E T C Y M Y my boss O O question 2 Y H comma H A E Y space question quest 2 A E P O Y has A U D E F O or
Max Tips in 2004. So how do you watch movies?
Little.
Well, that's a great question. So the
Max Tips in 2004. Do you just listen?
well, yes, I do just listen, but to go along with that, there is a technology, well, not a technology, but a concept that exists called audio description. I don't know if you've heard of this, but basically there is in some movies, more and more all the time, there is an additional track you can enable that adds a
Max Tips
narrator.
in 2004. Yeah.
yeah, it adds a narrator to a movie to basically kind of tell you what's happening visually as the movie goes on. And it's actually more of an art than you might think. The audio describers are very careful not to step on the toes of dialogue or even important sound effects. So they have to write descriptions of things that are happening, but they have to write them in such a way that they don't run over everything else, you know? So they very carefully write it, they very carefully time it to fit into little spaces between dialogue and things. It's very, very awesome. It's awesome to kind of witness in action. But yeah, that's how I watch movies, and honestly, TV these days too. A lot of TV shows are described now. I've even actually done some narration work myself. There's a couple of video game trailers for Rainbow Six Extraction that I did the audio description narration for, because Ubisoft is doing audio described trailers now. So I actually did some narration work on those. Pretty fun. Anyway.
Max Gibson 2004. Awesome man.
Disgruntled apprentice.
Indeed.
Wait, why do you have that pouch? Were you sent by my boss too? He probably has hundreds of little blanks. E blank. P U U P U A I E T. That. T T period. That E X C T E K K G K D kind. Space period. Pure kind. F O L O R A D. N B E A G P everything T that E at ones A T little N O E more O R N A N then O T comp most. Disgruntled apprentice. Wait, why do you have that pouch? Disgruntled apprentice. Wait, why do you have that pouch? Were you sent by my boss too? He probably has hundreds of little pouches like that. Exactly the same kind. Same color and everything. That one's a little more worn than most. Blank blank. U T but I U D B T bet 5050 O D gold. I T that E Y is I S period. Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new speech line. Press Shift. Add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. H T E A P P E N T I C E T E T N Y U R your F D D N L Y S O K E D shocked E A P E F N comma expression A N D and F comma to A E A I Z H N period. Period, blank. The apprentice takes in your suddenly shocked expression, and comes to a realization. Set the options for this current, add next TDS speech line, enter the next line of speech edit. D, I, S, G, U, N, T, E, D, describe, A, P, P, E, T, I, C, E, call, apprentice, W, A, T, comma, wait. O, W, U, N, T, D, O, K, or, L, R, F, I, M, question, him. T, N, then, A, Y, O, U, A, E, hat, A, T, T, A, T, H, T, that, O, U, H, question. Pouch. N O no. Comma O N question pouch.
I think I need to decide how much information he gives you. Because it actually seems like what he might do is literally tell you where he's located, where the evil wizard is located. And I think that maybe that's what we'll do, because this is going to be a short game. It's not intended to be long. Yeah, I think that's probably what he'll do.
Blank, disgruntled apprentice. Wait, so you don't work for him? Then why do you have that pouch? Space question.
Javier underscore Silver 164. What are your thoughts on the mobile game Downtown Mafia?
Downtown Mafia. That sounds familiar to me, but I can't quite place it. Is that one of those like one of those like energy based you know, what are they? They have a name for them, like all the games that Zynga made, I think, are like that. No. Sorry, Storm 8 Games made a bunch of games like that. Storm 8, where basically you just click on things and like build up your empire or your mafia or your vampire horde or your zombie horde or any of the millions of things that they did, and then you run out of energy and you wait an hour and you do it again.
Hi, Brandon.
I think it's one of those games, but I could be wrong. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Minoir, my friend, how you doing? Are you having a good day? Hope you're having a good day, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. A fantastic and wonderful day. That's what I want for you, you know? I want good things for you. And I hope that one of those things is a fantastic and wonderful day.
Munawar, I am. I hope you're having a good day too.
That's great.
Laughing face.
That's great. You know what? That's wonderful, Minoir. That's fantastic and wonderful.
Lyric Singer 7043. Oh yeah, I remember those. Javier _silver 164. Yes, it's similar to that.
Yeah, it's like that. Okay. I think I might have played it for a little while, but I'm not really into. Well, okay. It's actually weird. I have.
Big Flank. Do many audio only games use tone/pitch to confer information, or are they more focused on reading text?
Honestly, it depends. It depends on how.
I love how chat doesn't even react to your silly voice. LOL.
Yeah, I know, right? They're just like, yeah, this is normal. He does this all the time. But yeah. So to answer Bold Big Flank's question, it really depends on the types of games, like the complexity of the game you're referring to. So like, some games do use tones and pitches for indicating things like walls, games that require a lot of navigation, but some use other methods, like games that have much less complex, kind of smaller areas will typically use just environmental sounds or sounds that you are meant to follow to get you from place to place instead of tones and pitches and things like that. And not many audio games are about reading text. A lot of them are just about interacting with positional audio in certain ways. Good example, I highly recommend this, The Veil Shadow of the Crown. You may have actually heard of it because it got a lot of publicity when it came out. It was even successfully marketed to some sighted people, which is amazing to me. And we actually got sighted people to play an audio game for once. That never happens.
Bull Big Flank. Are Alexa games good? I feel like they could get boring with slow reading.
Alexa games some of them are okay. Good example of a standout Alexa game, Starfinder. You want to know why? Because Starfinder is an Alexa game that has a full voice cast, actual human narration, and also has a complex, complex structure where you can make a lot of really cool things happen based on dice rolls, based on choices you make. It's actually really neat. Starfinder is a real standout for Alexa games. But yeah, you're pretty much right with all other Alexa games.
Bull Big Flank. I made Life Swatter for Alexa. It uses the original host beginning to end.
Oh really? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh yes. Yeah, I think you're right about a lot of Alexa games kind of getting boring because it's always the same. Not exactly monotone, but it's still the same voice all the time, over and over again. And so it's hard to make other Alexa games stand out to me in that way. But yeah, some of them can be good. Yeah. There is one that just recently came out based on A Bard's Tale, which is a franchise that has existed since the 90s. And I'm interested in I haven't tried it yet, but I'm interested in trying it to see how good that is. But, yeah, totally. Totally, man, totally. All right, anyway.
Disgruntled apprentice. Wait, so you don't work for him? Then why do you have that pouch? Blank, blank.
I'm trying to decide how this conversation should proceed now.
Blank. His.
Because if you tell the apprentice what happened in your town, he would probably freak out. And I don't know that that's a good idea, because, like I'm trying to think of it from, like, the overall plot type thing. Where he freaks out, then he doesn't go back to his boss ever, and his boss gets suspicious, and then he's ready for you when you get there. Something like that. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I have to think of overarching plot points here.
Nightbot, want to know more about Super Blind Man? Follow him on more things and even show your support for his work. Check out the panels or type Linktree and you can. Thanks and enjoy the show.
No, I think I know what we'll do. I don't think you'll tell him directly. I think when your character thinks about it, they'll be like, you know, it's probably best he doesn't know. Because he doesn't even know what he's getting into if this is the guy that we're really after.
Blank, disgruntled apprentice. Wait, so you don't work for him? Then why do you have that pouch? That's definitely one of his. Space, period, blank, period.
Okay, so we'll add
Set the
another
options for the
line.
add next TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. Y. U, B, I, E, F, Y, brief, N, I, D, R, consider, E, L, T, A, I, M, E, E, R, T, A, G, comma. Everything. B. U, T, P, N, E, F, E, C, N. U, D, E, D, E, D, U, F, wood, L, I, E, Y, B, B, A, C, B, A, B, D, D, period, idea. You briefly consider telling him everything, but upon reflection, you decide that would likely be a bad idea. You, period, blank, period. Idea. A, E, E, is, Y, O, U, N, G, comma, D, N, I, K, E, Y, like, O, E, N, does, W. No. O, who, R, or, A, T, Y, A, E, F, E, D, E, A, G, I, H. Period, with. A, E, E, A, U, D. Sh, F. F, D, Sh, E, A, N, A, T, R, H, truth. A, F, E, S, T, U, but. T, I, E, S, this. Period. You briefly consider telling him everything, but upon reflection, you decide that would likely be a bad idea. He is young, and likely doesn't know who or what he's dealing with. He should learn the truth at some point, but probably not like this. Period, blank, this, F, O, F, A, U, U, M, P, L, Y. Simply. E, I, T, R, E, reiterate. S, E, T, A, R, E, T, I, E, R, S, Y, L, L, Y, simply. T, E, L, T, A, I, M, hit, that, Y, U. U, L, L, Y, comma, E, L, Y, really, E, D, O, F, N, D, F, his, O, F, period. Period, blank. You briefly consider telling him everything, but upon reflection, you decide that would likely be a bad idea. He is young, and likely doesn't know who or what he's dealing with. He should learn the truth at some point, but probably not like this. So instead, you simply tell him that you really need to find his boss. Set the options for this current speech line or select to add next TDS speech line.
Okay, and the next line, after this line, you'll get rewarded with the quest completion for Learn What Happened Step 1. You'll also get the Learn What Happened Step 2 quest.
T, E, A. A, P, P, E, T, C, E, N, D, R, F, U, O, R, A, N, E, T, comma, moment. T, N, E, M, O, S, A, R, O, S, U, 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 C, A, E, U, L, Y, K, O, A, N, E, T, T, then, H, period, blank. Set the option, add next TDS speech line, add next TDS speech line, enter the next line of speech. T, I, F, G, R, U, N, T, E, D, disc, A, P, P, E, T, C, E, semicolon, apprentice, W, E, L, comma. Well, L, I, T, N, period, then, I, N, up, T, don't. T, T, don't, E, have, N, Y, N, E, I, S, S, E, U, S, S, I, Y, N, A, S, E, V, A, H, S, T, don't, E, A, A, P, O, N, probably, L, G, Y, U, U, W, E, where, E, P, I, S, is, disgruntled apprentice. Well, alright then. I don't have a problem telling you where he is. Period, blank, period, is. Blank.
I just realized too that we have to close the loop on the quest with the crone. I just thought of this. Because we don't want you going into the church and getting the quest completion key before you talk to her. We have to close the loop on that. if you just happen to go the other way. So I'll do that after this.
Blank. Disgruntled apprentice. Well, alright then. I don't have a problem telling you where he is. Disgruntled apprentice. Well, period. Blank. Not I e like e he o to e me t o 2 e keep a s e c e t a o a r n n or n t g period a e t just I e d higher e blank period me a n y n a e he's n t that c r u l y o old o w r tower o t e a c c s a e c a t t e a s t e here f a r w r n g a though. U I T my U N P up T E some I D E defense E U N N N N U N C E D unannounced. Disgruntled apprentice. Well, alright then. I don't have a problem telling you where he is. It's not like he told me to keep it a secret or anything. He just hired me. Anyway, he's in that crumbly old tower to the east of here. Fair warning, though, you might run up against some of his defenses going there unannounced. Blank, blank.
To the east of town, I'll probably say.
Going to of sub again up run might you. The warning fair here of east a to the east of so. F space H town N H E R E period space period and period F warn you might run up against
Javier_Silver 164. I remember back when the Apex was still a new thing. I figured out and completed most of the games within the device. It was interesting.
Blank.
Oh, you're talking about the you're talking about the Braille note that we're talking about here? I know the Braille note started including games after a while. I haven't used one of those in years, like many years. Many years. It's been a long time. Alright.
Disgruntled apprentice. Well, alright then. I don't have a problem telling you where he is. It's not like he told me to keep it a secret or anything. He just hired me. Anyway, he's in that crumbly old tower to the east of town. Fair warning, though, you might run up against some of his defenses going there unannounced. Blank, space, blank. Period, unannounced, I-G, big. N. E, stone. O, L, S. Comma.
Unawar, is that the game or a private chat?
Golems.
Wait, what? Which one? I'm confused. Oh, I'm writing lines for an NPC in the game we're creating right now, Minoir, so maybe that's what you're thinking of?
Unawar, your screen reader.
Disgruntled apprentice. Well, alright then.
This
I don't have a problem telling you where he is. It's not like he told me to keep it a secret or anything. He just hired me.
Javier_Silver
Anyway,
164.
he's in that
Yes.
crumbly old tower to the east of town. Fair warning, though, you might run up against some of his defenses going there unannounced. Big stone golems. Blank. L, real, M, N, comma, mean. P, Y, prop, L, real, T, G, period, strong. I, E, I, N, L, Y, B, E, N,
Unawar,
N,
oh,
H,
okay, I was like, LOL, I hope he knows his screen reader is coming through.
Period.
Bull Big Flank, does Sable have some form of export? Maybe it's possible to use content to make it another engine.
Sadly, no, it does not. It does not. It didn't get that far. That was the plan. You could then export your project and distribute it as like a standalone package. But they never got that far before they found this this engine problem. And so no, there's no export. So we're doing this to kind of celebrate it, but the sad news, the even sadder news is, even the project that we're making now won't be playable when it's gone. But I still love this for what it is. I still love Sable for what it is, and
Big Flank. Well, I mean, when your project is saved, is it easily readable?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. It's saved in data files and such. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is by an actual coder. But I certainly don't know anything about that. Yeah, it's saved in data files and such, and like, you can't just like, you know, it's not. I don't think it's in any kind of like.
I heard not like you asked me to keep a secret, and I'm like, oh man, I don't think we should be hearing this. Okay, go ahead and call me dumb. Ha ha ha.
No. We're making a game.
Blank. Disgruntled apprentice. Well,
it's
alright
okay.
then. Blank. One there in bin. I've only been in there. One blank. Period. Blank.
Alright.
Set the options for
that's
this
his
current.
line.
Add next pre-recorded voice
This
line.
needs
Edit current
to
speech line. Reward the player after this line of speech. No
reward the
reward currently.
player.
Select any rewards. Items. None. Abilities. Not experience. Gold. Not items.
With
items.
an item.
All items tab. Please select below anything you would like automatically. Investigate the church quest completion key. Key to gate to Blythe's Cove. Learn the truth of what happened. Step 1. Quest completion key.
That one.
Learn the truth of what happened. Step 1. Quest completion key 1 added. Mysterious pouch.
Okay.
Learn the truth of what happened. Step 1. Quest completion key 1 added.
And then we also need to...
Key to gate to Blythe's Cove. Investigate the church quest completion key.
We also need to...
Investigate the church quest completion key. Items, abilities, not experience, gold, not experience, abilities, not items. Learn the truth of what happened. Step 1, quest completion key. Abilities, none. Experience.
Yeah.
Set the options. Add next TDS speech line. Add next edit currents. Reward the player after the quest to be given after the speech line. Not please enter the name for the quest. This is the name which will be displayed in the player's active quest log edit. L R N T E A T R E T true of double A T Y A P P E D call S E P step 2. If you would like the quest to have a description, please enter the description here. This can be viewed by the player when they are viewing their list of active quests edit. Fishing of met appears 2 dash with apprentice through sub n Comp end. F E R W Y Y A M M E A O U H pouch. Y U U E O V R E D recovered. In the fishing village of Blythe's Cove, you met a young man who appears to be a recently hired wizard's apprentice. Through some discussion, and after showing him the pouch, he recovered.
Javier underscore Silva 164. So the project you're working on right now isn't going to be available.
Nope, sadly it's not. Basically the plan is, with these streams, is to work on this project, hopefully finish it. And if we do, and I really hope we do over the next couple months, the plan is to play it on stream and just play it. It's just kind of a final celebration of what Sable is/was, because I love it as a concept. I've always wanted to make my own games, but I've just never had the coding knowledge to do it. So this is something that I've loved as a concept, because it allows me to do that in a way that works for me. Because I can't code my way out of a paper bag. Well, I could probably code my way out of a paper bag. I do know a little bit of coding, but I couldn't code my way out of like a duffel bag. All right, a paper bag maybe, a duffel bag definitely not. But this is just for fun. It's just to kind of show what Sable is/was capable of. Because the thing is, like, they don't want to abandon the project entirely. What they're saying right now is they need to take a break. They need to step back. No, maybe a canvas bag. But they're saying they need to take a break and step back, because this kind of, when you spend literally years building a project like Sable, and then you find out that the engine you're building that project in has serious problems, it hits you pretty hard, I imagine. So their plan right now is to step back and take a break, but they actually do want to go back to this, and basically they'll have to remake it from the ground up in a different engine, and hopefully they do that. And that's kind of what I'm doing this for. I'm kind of doing this to celebrate what this is and was, and also show some like hope for the future. I want other people to like the little tiny thing that we make during this short time we have, just because I want them to support this developer in whatever they create next for game creation, because that's what they said. They still want to make an engine that allows the blind to easily create games like this. So I want to kind of support that endeavor by making something fun and little, but also something that is cool enough to show people and say, it's pretty neat what you can do with this.
Why was this engine being deprecated?
Oh, because unfortunately they found out that BGT, which Minuar, you probably know exactly what that is. BGT, the engine that this is built in, has some giant memory leak issues that they didn't know about at first. and now they know about them, and they can't fix them in the code because it's a problem with BGT itself. So they decided that they best not sell a product that might eventually crash your computer because of memory leaks. So instead, they're giving us this last hurrah for the next couple months with it, and they're going to take it down, and then hopefully work on another version of it in the future. So that's the way it is. That is what it is. Okay. Those are writing.
In the fishing village of Blythe's Cove, you met a young man who appears to be a recently hired wizard's apprentice. Through some discussion, and after showing him the pouch you recovered. Blank. What you. Blank. D-E-T-R-M-E-T-A-A-W-I-Z-A-A-Z-I-W space E-E-I.
Munawar, wow. That's honorable to actually plan not to sell it and be like, no, you guys deserve better.
Yeah, it is. It must have been a really, really hard decision to make, but that's the decision they made. It's even really nice of them just to give us this last little bit. Like, they didn't have to do that either. They could have just taken it right down. But no, they said, you can get it for free. Try it out for the next 2 months. This is how far we got. Go and see what we did. And then, we'll take a step back. We'll come back to it in the future. We'll try to make something like this.
Blank. In the fishing village of Blythe's Cove, you met a young man who appears to be a recently hired wizard's apprentice. Through some discussion, and after showing him the pouch you recovered, you determine that the wizard he's working for. Blank. M-U-T-B-E-T-E-A. E1 E-K C-T E-1 who I-I-E-D-H S-T-R-R-R-A-A-U-P-N R-U-V-I-L-L-I-V R your I-L-L-E period village O-O-Y-U-U-R-N learn T that A-E-P-E-I-D-S resides N A-O-W-R-T-O-T-E-A-E-S-E-H-E-A-E-S-T of and contact and what you U-N-E-D-N-O-P-A-I-M-A-I-T-T-I-L-I-T-T-E-I-T period blank. Please give the quest completion key a name edit. Learn the truth of what happened. Step 2, quest completion key. If you would like to learn the truth of what happened, Step 2, quest completion key to have a description, please enter the description here edit. Select which type of key this is. Press Shift and D on each physical key, invisible key. Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new speech line. Press Shift and D on each option for a more detailed description.
That should do it.
Add next TDS speech line. Add next pre-recorded voice line.
Alright, so I'll actually go through this whole conversation.
Add next.
You guys can hear.
Add next pre-recorded voice line. Edit current speech. Reward the player. Quest to be given. Lock this speech line. Sound bite. Finished adding speech line. Press Enter to place the created object. If you wish to size the object when you press Enter, also hold down the Shift key to access the Sable sizing tool to set the dimensions.
Alright, so we're gonna place him right here against the wall.
Disgruntled apprentice.
There he is.
Disgruntled apprentice.
Alright, now we can go into his
select
object.
Event triggers. Name. Description. Automatic. Sounds. Trade. Dialogue stop. Repeat only the last speech lines.
Alright, let's go into the speech lines and I'll let you guys hear the whole conversation and see if you guys like it.
Please select the speech line you would like to amend. Press the delete key to permanently delete a speech line.
It is unfortunate that the project has been cancelled, but it's also awesome that you're continuing to add more to it.
Yeah, I want to do what I can while it's still here, Alright, so here's the conversation we just made.
Speech only. Disgruntled apprentice. What? What is it you want? I'm working here. If you can call it work, that is. Speech only. His frown deepens, and he nearly goes back to his scribbling. Then, he seems to decide that you shall be the recipient of his unhappy rant. Speech only. Disgruntled apprentice. I came here looking to study magic. I have a talent for it, and I wanted to really learn how to use it, But this is not what I signed up for. Speech only. He shrugs and sighs heavily. Speech only. Disgruntled apprentice. So I meet this wizard. He's just arrived, all rugged from travel and such. He's going around town saying he needs apprentice, so of course I jump right in. I show him what I can already do with magic. He takes me in, and I'm delighted. Of course I am. Speech only. His tone becomes momentarily sarcastic. Speech only. Disgruntled apprentice. I'll teach you the ways of magic, he says. I'll show you true power, he says. Then what does he have me do? He sends me here. To listen. He just wants me to stand around all day listening to the chatter of a bunch of townsfolk with nothing better to do than to complain. Is that fair? Is that right? I think not. Speech only. You have a sudden hunch. Something pulling at the back of your mind. The pouch you found back home did contain some components for wizardry. And the wizard this guy is mentioning apparently only just barely arrived here, much like you did. Could it be? Could this angry man actually be your next lead? Following your instinct, you show him the pouch, and components inside. Speech only. Disgruntled apprentice. Wait, why do you have that pouch? Were you sent by my boss too? He probably has hundreds of little pouches like that. Exactly the same kind.
Nightbot.
Same color and
about
everything.
Superblind Man? Follow
That
him
one's a
on
little
more
more
things,
warm
and
than
even show your
most,
support
but
for
I
his
would
work.
bet 50 gold that one is
Check out
his.
the panels or type Linktree and you can. Thanks and enjoy the show.
Speech only. The apprentice takes in your suddenly shocked expression, and comes to a realization. Speech only. Disgruntled apprentice. Wait, so you don't work for him? Then why do you have that pouch? That's definitely one of his. Speech only. You briefly consider telling him everything, but upon reflection, you decide that would likely be a bad idea. He is young, and likely doesn't know who or what he's dealing with. He should learn the truth at some point, but probably not like this. So instead, you simply tell him that you really need to find his boss. Speech only. The apprentice considers you carefully for a moment, then shrugs. Quest set and rewards items. Disgruntled apprentice. Well, alright then. I don't have a problem telling you where he is. It's not like he told me to keep it a secret or anything. He just hired me. Anyway, he's in that crumbly old tower to the east of town. Fair warning, though, you might run up against some of his defenses going there unannounced. Big stone golems, real mean, probably real strong. I've only been in there once. Add additional speech lines.
There you go. You know what, I'm gonna add one more just to
Please
say...
select whether you would like to add the new speech lines before or after the currently. Add before all the current speech line. Add after all the current. Please select whether to add either a TDS speech line or a pre-recorded speech line. Press escape to exit dialogue creation. TDS speech line. Enter the next line of speech edit. C R T S W T that U U E have U N D F R U Q U R R Y comma core Y U T T U I K F quick A N space blank S K K A M M D N E A D period. Certain now that you have found your quarry, you quickly thank him and head off. Set the options for this current speech line or select add next TDS speech line. Add next edit reward quest block this speech sound bite. Finished adding speech line. Add additional speech lines.
Cool.
Add additional speech line. Speech only. Certain quest set and rewards items. Disgruntled apprentice. Speech lines.
Alright. Alright, so he is created.
Saving. Project saved.
He is created. We have done it. We've done the thing, chat. So we're probably done in here then. So next...
Meeting table.
Where's that dough? Where'd I put that? Oh yeah, it's on the west wall. I forgot. There it is. Or on the main map.
Leaving in front of town hub.
Let's see. I do have to edit the crone at some point, but I don't have to do that yet. I do have to do it before we actually play the game. But I don't have to do it yet. So I think the next thing we need to do is make the church. So I think... that will be... let's see, we come in from the north, so... Let's put the
in front of town hub. Leaving in front of town hub. In front of town hub. Leaving in front of town hub. South of town hub. South of town hub. South of town hub.
Yeah. And I love the freaking building creator in this game. I really do love it.
Leaving south of town hub. South of town hub.
Let's put the church to the south.
Leaving south of town hub.
Maybe like... this is 100 by 100, so...
X43, Y63, Z1, asterisk gravel.
Yeah, 4363. So...
X43, Y70, Z1, asterisk gravel.
that's probably enough. Yeah, that's probably enough. We can probably deal with that. Yeah, let's create the building. It's really cool, like... the way they designed the building creator is really ingenious, if you ask me. It really is. Because it creates everything. Once you size the building, it creates the whole thing. It creates all the walls. It creates the little segments that narrate in front of, to the south of, to the east of, automatically, based on where you place it. It's really, really cool. It's so easy to just place a building down. It's tremendous how easy that is. Alright. So, we need to do stuff. Let's make this building.
Objects. Please scroll. Building creator.
Yeah, it's in here.
Please enter a name for the building edit. O-L-D-O-C-A-U-R-C-H. Please enter the building's height edit. 1.
Building's height will, I think, just be 1. You know, like I said, this is fairly short. These are fairly simple quests. I think it'll just be 1. I think the combat in this little game, I think it is all going to be...
Javier_Silver164. The sound effects are really good as well.
Well, plus we're gonna get our own sound effects too. We're gonna add our own sounds too to the game. I've already added my own music. Well, not my music, but I have a subscription to an audio library called Audio Blocks, and so I've already added some music from them. this is not that music. That it's another map. But I have added some music from them, and I'm gonna add some sound effects as well. Because you can do that with Sable. You can add sound effects, you can add voice acting, you can add music, whatever you want, you can do it.
One.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Blank.
I think it's gonna be just one. I don't. This is not gonna be too complicated a quest. I think the combat, any combat you'll experience will be in the area outside the wizard's tower and also the tower itself. Of course, because you're gonna fight the wizard in there. But
One. Blank.
But yeah.
Please select floor type for the building. Asphalt, broken concrete, dirt, grass, gravel, hollow metal, leaves, metal, mud, sand, shallow water, snow, solid metal, stone, water, wooden floor.
That's gonna be wood again.
Please select wall type for the building. Chain, cloth, edge of glass, metal,
wall,
stone, wall, wood, wall. Please select background music for the building. All things pass SBA 3004188253.
I should have gotten music in advance. I should have gotten different music.
Mysterious Glen. On the road to adventure.
Oh,
On the road to adventure. Mysterious Glen.
I can change it.
Please select background ambience for the building. Beehive. Birds under creaky underscore tree underscore and underscore wind. Press enter to place the created object. If you wish to size the object when you press enter, also hold down the shift key to access the Sable sizing tool to set the dimensions.
Okay, let's size it.
Building mode activated. Press and keep the shift key held down, then use the arrow keys to size your building. Once satisfied with the shape and size, release the shift key to place the building.
I think this will be... let's go with kind of probably a smaller building.
Width 2, length 1, width 3, length 1, width 5, length 1, width 7, length 1, width 8, length 1, width 9, length 1, width 10, length 1, width 11, length 1, width 12,
With
length
12.
1, length 2, width 12, length 4, width 12, length 5, length 6, length 7, width 12, length 8, width 12, length 9, width 12, length 10, width 12, length 11, width 12, length 12, width 12.
Okay, we've sized it. Now all I have to do is let go of shift and...
Building size set. Press the return key to place a door. This must be on one of the building's walls. Press escape to exit the building creator.
Okay, now the door, we're going to place the door. We're going to go to the west wall.
Building wall, building wall. Building wall. Building wall, building wall.
Okay.
Building wall.
We're going to place the door...
Building wall.
Yeah.
Building wall.
Yes, it's
Building wall.
right here. We're going to place the door right here.
Please select tile sound. This is the sound played when the player reaches the door. Door. Please select sound that will play when the player goes through the door. Door open. Generating building. Building added to map.
And just like that, we have a building. Yeah, this definitely is not the music I want to use. But just like that, we've created another building. Isn't that cool? I just love how this works. I love it. Alright, I just love it. I love it. I don't know, I guess we could use this music. Not terrible. No, it's not ominous enough. It's not ominous enough. This has got to be ominous because of the quest. Maybe we'll have the trigger for the quest change the music back to this. Which is a little more normal. This is kind of a humorous quest in this church. So. Yeah. Good times. Good times. I love how easy that
The
is.
WordNerd 512. Does this include a manual? Thinking of creating a generic audio game tile map editor based on this UI.
Does it include a manual? Are you talking? You're talking about an in-depth manual on how the engine itself is created? Because no, in that case, the only thing this includes is a list of keys for Sable itself, for creating your own RPG in Sable. Not anything like super in-depth of how this was built or created. But look how brilliant that was. All I had to do was choose how long and wide it was. And now we're outside, and we have...
In front of Old Church.
The walls.
In front of Old Church.
In front of Old Church.
Leaving in front of Old Church.
Leaving in front because now...
South of Old Church.
We're south of it.
South of Old Church.
You can
South
walk
of Old
around
Church.
it.
Leaving south of Old Church. Behind Old Church.
Behind Old Church.
Behind Old Church.
83. Hey my friend, hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. The
Hey!
WordNerd 512. No, I was just curious about the key map. I'd use a different tile map format.
Yeah, it does come with instructions for how to create things in this Sable engine. Yes. But yeah, I just love how it does all that for you.
Leaving behind old church. South of old church.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Anyway. Let's see. So what we need to do is we need to put a radar sound right next to the church door.
Nightbot, want to know more about Super Blind Man? Follow him on More Things and even show your support for his work. Check out the panels or type Linktree and you can. Thanks and enjoy the show. The Word Nerd 512. Cool. I've been trying to figure out how to make an easy-to-use audio tile map editor, and this seems like a nice start.
Yeah, this is kind of awesome. In fact, I think you'll also respect the way they do. If you want to make a dungeon map, they came up with a neat idea to make a dungeon map a little bit easier on you, the creator. And at first, I didn't like it because I didn't understand it. But now that I understand it, I think it's the best way. So what they do is, if you choose to make a dungeon map, you choose the wall type, and they actually fill the map, the entire map. Every single tile of the map is a wall tile. But then you carve it out. You go into the terrain chooser, and you choose what terrain you want the floor to be. You literally carve it out through the wall tiles. So you don't place the walls, you place the ground. And that's how you kind of carve out the map of a dungeon. I think that's great. Now that I understand how it works, I think it's great. Okay, so we need a radar sound. Also, we need to lock
South of old church.
door.
South of old church. Leading south of old church. In front of old church. Entrance to old church. Entrance to old church. Please select which object event triggers. Event triggers. Name. Entrance to old church. Description. None. Automatic or manual interaction. Manual.
Victor
Door tile sound.
I like the
Door
music.
dot wave.
Very relaxing.
Radar sound. None.
Yeah, this is some of the music that comes with the game, or comes with Sable itself.
Use door sound. Door open dot wave. Lock state. Unlocked.
Yeah, we need to lock it.
Would you like the entrance to old church to start in a locked state? Yes. Please enter text that will be spoken when the player tries to open the locked entrance to old church. Edit. S R U L Y question series Y U U N T O 2 O go N T E com there E E E T O E T R R F Y G T U N D sound S D F sounds E E N A T G F R M W T N question within from emanating from within blank question within N O no I N T T N K period E R U S K N N K thing S S O P A N Y A T that M A M can that K N T kind O F of R A C K T bracket space T E K C A R F O D N I K T A H T space E K E O I N M U S T B E T H Y U E your T not yet E T rid O F C E period. Seriously? You want to go in there, even with those terrifying sounds emanating from within? No, I don't think so. Anything that can make those noises must be something you are not yet ready to face.
So that text is going to be there to kind of like fool the player into thinking that if they go in there too early, they'll just die. Even though we all know what's actually in there.
On what platform are you playing this, my friend?
This is on PC.
Please select sound that will play when the player tries to open the locked entrance to old church. Lock sound.
No sound.
Please select sound that will play when the player unlocks the entrance to old church.
Smiley face got you in the shout out. Have an awesome stream.
It is indeed. Thank you very much, Spock, for being here, my friend.
Please select method for unlocking the entrance to old church. Press shift and D on each physical key. Invisible key. Please give the key a name. Edit. Key to entrance to old church. If you would like the key to have a description, please enter the description here. Edit. Lock state. Locked. Requires the following key to unlock. Key to entrance to old church.
Okay.
Lock text. Seriously? You want to go in there, even with those terrifying sounds emanating from within? No, I don't think so. Anything that can make those noises must be something you are not yet ready to face. Lock sound. None. Unlocking sound. None. Show entrance to old church on the player's navigational map. No.
Oh yes, we will show
Please
that.
select show on the player's navigational map.
Javier
Show entrance to
Silver
old church on the
164.
player's
LOL.
navigational map. Yes. Remove entrance to old church once used. Show entrance to old. Remove entrance to old church once used. No. Show entrance. Unlocking sound. None.
Nice. Alright. So we all know what's actually in the old church. But, if the player tries to go in before they get the quest, now they won't be able to. So now we need to go edit the old crone back in the other building to give her this key.
Leaving in front of old church.
To give to the player.
In front of town hub. In front of town hub. In front of town hub. Entrance to town hub. Frightened old crone. Frightened old crone.
There you are.
Please select which object attributes you want to. Event triggers. Name. Frightened old crone.
By the way, I could have... Just in case you're curious, I actually don't have to do any walking when I do this. I could have just gone into menus and did this, but I don't know. I wanted to see if I had built this correctly. It looks like I have. The hub is directly north of the church, which is what I wanted to do.
Description: an old woman stands before you. Her hair is stringy and almost entirely gray, not to mention completely wild and unkempt, and she sports an expression of perpetual nervousness. She carries multiple small bags and pouches on her person, but you are not sure what's inside. Automatic or manual interaction. Sound set. Old crone. Trade. None. Dialogue style. Dialogue block. Repeat only the last line of a speech lines. Soundbite loop. No. Custom NPC music. Item types the player. Show frightened old crone. Item types the player can sell to this merchant. Items, key items, weapons, and armor. Show frightened old crone on the player's navigational map. Only when discovered.
Oh no, that's...
Please select whether you want the object to show on the player's navigational map, which they can bring up mid-game.
Actually, you know what? That's fine.
Remove frightened old crone once. Show frightened old crone on the player's
Believe
navigational
that.
map. Only when discovered. Item types the player can sell to this merchant.
I will
Items,
probably
key
need to get a
items,
laptop
weapons,
or
and
something to have
armor.
access to these games and the OCR.
Custom soundbite loop. Speech lines.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to recommend it, Victor. It's there's some cool stuff out there that you're kind of missing out on because of lack of OCR ability and laptop and stuff. Neat stuff, man. Neat stuff.
Repeat only the last line of a speech block.
Okay,
speech lines.
let's go to the
Please select the speech line you would like to amend. Press the delete key to permanently delete speech line. Speech only. Old crone. Speech quest set. Old crone. Oh my, really? Why thank you, young lad. You are a gem, to be sure. Hurry along, and find out what is in there. I must pray for my son before things go too far.
Okay, so we have to click on this one.
Set the options for this current, edit current speech, reward the player,
And
quest to be given
we need
after,
to
reward the
reward
player
the
after
player.
this line, select any rewards the player will receive, items, all items tab.
With-
Please select below, investigate the church quest completion, key to entrance to old church.
The key to the entrance to the old church.
Key to entrance to old church, one added.
Because that is rewarded to the player, that is not a physical key, but it's just the game's way of saying, once this speech line has been passed, now you're allowed to enter the old church. That's what this is. It's not a physical key that they have in their inventory. It's just something for the game to know when the player is allowed to enter the old church. Now they are.
Items, key to entrance to old church. Set the options for this current speech line.
That
Press
loop
shift
is
and D
now
on each option.
closed.
Quest set and rewards items. Old crone. Oh my.
Thank goodness.
Speech lines.
And we should save.
Saving. Project saved.
Okay.
3:22 p.m.
We have about 2 hours left of the stream. So we might actually get this first quest done today. But before we do, I need to find some sounds, I think.
Frightened old crone.
Okay.
82. Switch Google Chrome row 180.
I'm gonna...
Sable.
You know what? I think what we'll do
Leaving in front of town hub.
is we'll actually close Sable.
Saving.
Save it again.
Project saved. Are you sure you want to exit the game? Yes. Yes. No. Yes.
We're gonna close it
82.
for now.
Switch.
And
Clickable.
I'm gonna go look for some sounds
New tab Google Chrome. Tool.
on audio
Double tap.
blocks.
KSUDIO unselected. Dell and OSCKS dot unselect. CO select. Audio blocks com selected. New tab. Frame banner landmark link mailing image. Link mailing images. Search Google or type in no next edit field. Document visited link graphic no previous edit combo box collapsed input search edit as autocomplete search. Combo box blank.
Monster.
Submit search button. Visited link video visited link audio link image combo box collapsed input search edit as autocomplete monster. Find dialog. Type the text. My main landmark monster graphic close 1000 people host link horror link screen link skill link hat link go link alien link link demon link roll link mon sort by most relevant button link mon sfx link monster growl sfn link horror clickable 0 graphic edit with clickable button add to favorites clickable graphic edit with vapor 0 clickable link sfn link mon button most relevant button play off
That's a
Play.
good one. That's definitely a good one.
link monster growl
That is a good one. I really like that one, actually. I think I definitely want that one. So we'll probably take that one.
SF link or click of 0 graphic edit with 0 click link SF link button play link monster. Download monster. Visited link video. No next annotation. Link no next button clickable. Visited no next annotation. Video link royalty link new. No next annotate no button clickable 1 link upgrade audio. Audio comma button browse list with 1 list with a link angry link dark. No next annotation. Download monster play button. Report an error but download button. 44 radio but 300 when radio button not checked WAV. Checked. 40 button download. Downloading 798 KB monster browse ZK3P3080 WAV.
There we go. We have that one now.
44 button download. Monster royalty free. Mainland visited link SFX. Link or click of 0 graphic edit clickable button add button link is SFX. Link is monster sound. SFX. Link hit button play. Pause.
No,
Link to SFX link or click of 0 graphic edit clickable button
that
add to favorites.
doesn't work at all.
Button play link monster growl deep slow drone button play. Pause.
That's a nice
Link
one,
on SFX link or clickable.
but it's not. Doesn't work for this.
0 graphic clickable button add to button play new link invitation to evil. Button play. New link humans win. Formerly Lance Conrad. Link or link angry link dark link zero link new link button play. New link button play. Pause.
Play this. Called Invitation to Evil.
Victor83, have a nice weekend. Talk to you guys soon.
Button pause. Play.
Same to you, Victor. Same to you, good sir. Have a nice weekend.
New link or link.
So I'm not going to use.
Victor83, give my best to Misty.
I will do so.
Click one full graphic clickable button add button play link monster demon horses scream.
I'm not going to use that music. It's cool. It's also not right for this, I don't
Button
think.
link button play. Pause.
That's cool.
Play.
I like
Link on
that.
SFX link or click of 0 graphic clickable button add button play link bad monsters roars. Button pause. Play.
Oh man. I think that might be. Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of minor editing here. You know, let's take this one.
Link bad monsters roars button play. Link bad monsters. Download bad monsters roars royalty. Visited link video visit no next and MP3 radio button check 300 radio button not checked WAP checked 44 button download. Downloading 2.6 MB bad monsters roars SBA 300,063,028 WAV alert. Download complete bad monster.
Okay. I think that's all we need for monsters.
Monster royalty free stock new.
At least for now.
Link upgrade on. Combo box collapsed inputs.
And now let's
Out of
do a
out of
search
combo box collapsed input
for.
search. Edit as combo.
We need some ruckus.
MOSTER blank
So let's go
RETSNOM.
for like clatter.
UR
There arose such a clatter.
later blank RUOTALT. Clatter blank. Submit search button. Browse. List with one items link. Find dialog. Select. Out. Clickable graphic close. 0 is sort by. Content info landmark newsletter subscribe full combo box collapsed input search edit as auto combo blank clatter selected blank select blank
Smash. Smash.
submit search button browse find dialog select main landmark smash clickable 2 people also link crash link rate link hit link link imp link
Yeah,
link
those are
smash
good.
link less link back sort by
Oh,
most
they're
relevant button
okay.
link volt SFX link voltage monster impact crash massive deep button play link SF link
I
clickable
like that.
0 graphic clickable button add to button link strong SF link strong hit with small smash button pause link SF clickable 0
I like
graphic
that
clickable
either.
button add to button play link cantaloupe smash 2 horror movie sounds button play play link cantaloupe
That's not that
SF
bad.
click of 0 graphic clickable button add button play link metal smash button play link med SF link into click of 0 graphic clickable button add button play link cantaloupe smash 1 horror movie sound button link SF click of 0 graphic clickable button add button link metal SFX link metal button play link med SF link into click of 0 graphic clickable button add button play link wet smashing sound button play link wet
This is not nearly as like cool as
SF
I
link wall
wanted
click
it
of
to
0
be.
graphic click of button link 3 SFX link whistle clickable 0 O's graphic clickable button add button play link dramatic auto crash hit button play link SFX
That's cool.
link with click of 0 graphic clickable button add to button play link plastic smash button play play
Well, we might use some of these minor smash. I don't know. I was hoping for something bigger, but
link SF link into click of 0 graphic clickable button add button play link crushing fruit button play pause link SFX click of 0 graphic clickable button add button link melon smash SFX click of 0 graphic clickable button add button play link bowling ball drop smash button
there we go. Oh, that's
Play.
one. That's one.
link bowling button play link bowling ball drop smash television
The word nerd 512. Maybe search for crash.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, I want to take this one.
Button link bowling ball drops.
I like this one.
Download bowling ball. Visited link video. No next annotation. No next MP3 radio. But free radio button not checked. WAV. Checked. 40th button download. Downloading. 0 remaining alert. Download complete. Bowling ball drops. 40th button download.
And then we'll go back. And we'll click on the crash subtag.
44 button downloads. Visited link graphic low link video. Visited link graphic logo link to home. Visited link graphic logo link. Combo box collapsed input content info landmark newsletter subscribe. Combo box collapsed in buttons browse. Find dialog. Type main landmarks graphic 2 unpeople link rate link crash most relevant. Sort by most relevant button play link crash SFX link crash heavy button play.
Yeah, that's much better.
Link crash SFX link click of 0 graphic clickable button add to button play link crash metal button
Yes. Yes.
play.
These are the kinds of things we need.
Link crash metal
Right here.
button play link crash metal. Download crash metal. Visited link video visit link new button clickable 1. MP3 radio 3 radio button not checked WAV checked 40 button download. Download complete crash metal M2 TGH vote.
This is great. This is great. Let's take two more. Two more of these.
44 button download link video visited link audio link new link visited link graphic logo link new button click of main content info landmark audio visited link stock audio story block no next visited link stock audio mainland audio visited link royalty logo link to home page no previous visit audio main landmark crash metal visited less effect clickable 0 graphic clickable button add button play link crash heavy button play.
Perfect.
Link crash heavy.
Perfect. You
Download
win.
crash heavy.
Perfect.
MP3 radio WAV radio checked 44 button download.
Javier
40 button
Silver
download.
164. Excellent sounds.
40 button download. Download complete.
Yeah, this is
Crash heavy
great.
ZKFF2. 40 button download. 44
Perfect.
crash royalty free stock music audio.
Okay.
Mainland visited link crash heavy.
Got that one.
Content info landmark audio. Main landmark crash heavy visited SFX click of 0 graphic click of button add button link crash SFX link crash wood button play.
Yep. Like he smashed a
Play.
pew.
Link crash wood
Yep, that's perfect. Oh, it's so
button play.
good.
Link crash wood.
So good, chat. Chat, it's so good.
Download crash visited link new button clickable 1. MP3 free radio button not checked WAV checked 40 button download. Downloading 772 KB crash wood SDA 300 million 1 44 button down.
That is what we needed for this. That's what we needed for this quest. We will need dog sounds as well, but I'll probably get those another time because we only have a little limited amount of time. Let's see. I will say that I wish I was better at editing audio. I mean, I could do it. I can do it, but like, I don't know exactly what to apply to these, but I guess I'll figure it out. Because the thing is, I have to apply. I have to apply some kind of filter on these, which I have to figure out what it is to make it sound like it's coming through the door, because we want the sound to play on the outside, but we want it to sound like it's coming from within the church, because it's the evil creature, which we now know is, we all know is actually Ava the dog, tearing up the church. So, I think what I'll do, for now at least, is we'll pop open
window,
the Gold Wave.
Gold Wave app.
Right.
Gold Wave manual Google Chrome. Gold Wave manual Google Chrome. Download crash wood royalty free sound effect.
Okay.
Gold Wave
The
workspace.
Word Nerd 512. Ugh, I have to relearn Reaper every single time I do anything more complex than trim silence.
Hey, I've never used Reaper, so
Open sound dialog file.
you enjoy that.
Items. Preview. This PC collapsed 3 of 4 network collapse. This P1 drive. This PC level 2 music pictures to videos OS local disk DOS C collapse. Items view name split button file name combo item dollar recycle bin not selected 1 users 28 of 30 items view default 2 of 6 default user for default is 125 of 6 items view list 3D object desktops documents downloads 9 of items view crash heavy ZKFF crash wood SDA today 6 the crash wood SDA 300,121,350
Okay, let's
252
This
Gold
one.
Wave crash wood SDA 300,121,350 crash wood SDA 300,100 download crash wood
Mattbot,
Gold
want to know
Wave
more about
Gold
Superblind
Wave
Man? Follow him on more things and even show your support for his
open
work.
sound dialog
Check out the
blank.
panels or type Linktree
Items
and you
view
can. Thanks and enjoy the show.
open sound Gold Wave open sound dialog file name items view list today grouping expanded crash heavy ZKFF2 and DWAV 2 of 2 Gold Wave
This
crash
one.
heavy ZKFF2 and crash heavy ZKFF2 and DWAV open sound dialog items view list
And
Gold open crash heavy ZKFF crash today 6 the crash wood crash metal M2 TGH vote Gold wave. Crash metal M2 TGH off.
So good.
Open sound dialog file. Items view list. Date. Gold open. Oh crash heavy crash bowling bad monsters roars SDA 3 bowling ball drops.
This
Gold
one.
wave. Bowling ball drop smash television SDA 300,113,600
Alright,
bowling ball
and
drop.
then we open
Open
very
sound
specifically.
gold preview music picture video OS local disk D collect OS video picture music downloads documents collapse 3 of downloads collect items view list today group crash heavy crash bowling bad monsters
This
gold
one.
wave bad monsters roars SDA.
Alright. So now we make a new sound.
New sound quality and duration grouping number of channels combo box 1 mono gold wave untitled 1 crash wood SDA 3 untitled bad monsters roars SDA 300 million 6
Take.
untitled 1
Delete all the.
bad monsters roars SDA 300 million 6
Take this.
untitled 1
Paste it.
untitled 1
Alright. So here's what we do.
untitled 1 untitled 1 untitled 1
There we mix
crash wood SDA
in.
300,121,000 crash
Start
heavy
with
ZKF crash heavy ZKFF2ND WAV crash heavy ZKFF2ND WAV
I'll start with that one. That's fine.
crash wood SDA 300 untitled 1 mix time where mix will begin gold wave untitled 1 untitled 1
Okay.
bad monsters roars SDA 300,063,000 bowling ball drop smash television crash metal M2
The
TGH
next
WAV
one should be this one.
crash metal M2 TGH WAV crash
Yeah.
metal M bowling ball drops bad monsters roar untitled 1 mix time where gold wave untitled 1 untitled 1
That's so good.
untitled 1
So good.
crash wood SDA crash heavy ZKFF crash wood SDA
Come on,
300 mil
guys. Come on. Come on, chat.
crash wood SD
Next.
untitled 1 mix time where mix will begin edit selected 0 o'clock 07 point gold wave untitled 1 untitled 1
And finally.
crash wood SDA 300,120 crash heavy ZKFF crash metal M2 TG bowling ball drop smash television SDA 300,100 for bowling ball drop bad monsters roars SDA untitled 1 mix time where mix will gold wave untitled 1
Alright, here's our whole sound.
untitled 1 untitled 1
Come on, chat. Is that not cool or what? If it's not cool, I don't know. Like I said, the only problem is I don't know what filter to apply now to make it sound right. It's gotta sound right. You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be right. It's gotta be right, chat. That edit job was actually a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. But, what's...
untitled 1 untitled
Don't play it again.
file submenu alt F edit sub effects view submenu tool submenu option sub tools views effects sub sensor C compressor expand Doppler D dynamics Y
Maybe-
echo E
Compressor?
filter submenu F
No, I don't know.
flanger filter subfilter menu band stop auto offset remove band equalizer E low high pass L noise gate G noise reduction parametric X P top click C
I don't know what I'm doing.
silence reduction I
It's been too long since I've actually done this.
smoother S
I used to edit audio more often than this. I used to have a show that I edited every week. It was an in-character wrestling show. Yes, I was a huge nerd.
spectrum filter F
No, I still am a huge nerd. What am I talking about?
auto offset removal it band stop D equalizer E low high pass noise gate G noise reduction R
Maybe
noise gate low high pass
equalizer?
equalizer E equalizer presets grouping combo box collapsed edit blank boost bass select boost mid boost treble defaults equal loudness equal inverse right curve inverse right no bass inverse right add preset remove preset preview button pressed
Oh, that's terrible.
pressed stop button pressed preview preset add preset combo box master D presets grouping combo box collapsed edit selected no bass selected it's only reduce bass reduce mid reduce treble reduce right add curve thin selected instead right add curve add remove preview button presets preview but pressed pressed
No, that's
stop
not.
pressed
That's
preview
not
preset add combo box master DB presets grouping combo
I'm
box
looking
collapsed
for.
edit selected thin selected instead add remove preview button pressed
Ah,
stop button pressed preview
That's-
preset add preset button combo box collapsed add preset
that's when you're watching a video of it.
combo
happening
box
later.
collapsed edit selected thin Thin. Thin. Right curve. Right curve selected.
Yeah, I don't
Reduce.
know how to
state.
do
Only
what I
base.
want
No
to
base.
do.
No base. Inverse right equal loudness. Equal default. Default boost treble. Boost treble selected.
Oh no, I need to hire a sound designer now.
Boost mid. Boost mid. Boost bass. Boost bass. Boost bass. Boost bass.
This is not what I want.
Boost mid. Boost mid selected instead. Gold wave. Untitled 1. Sensor. C. Compressor expander. Doppler. D. Compressor expander. X. Doppler dynamics. Y.
The-
Doppler compressor expander. Compressor expander. Presets grouping. Combo box collapsed. Edit blank. 2:1. Hard. 2:1. Add remove preset button. Preview but pressed. Preset add preset combo box collapse. Add remove preview stop button. Pressed. Preview preset add preset but combo box collapsed. Edit selected. 2:1. Soft. Boost loud parts. Boost loud parts. Boost default. Defaults hard limited -6 dB. Hard noise gate. Noise gate. Noise gate 2. Noise gate.
No,
Noise gate 3.
it's-
Reduce loud parts. Reduce peaks. Reduce quiet part. Reduce quiet. Reduce quiet part. Gold wave. Untitled. Sensor. Compressor Doppler. D. Dynamics. Y. Dynamics. Presets grouping. Combo box collapsed. Edit blank. Absolute value. Absolute amplify light. Amplify low volume. Amplify low volume. Blare. Blare select clip. Clip selected in coarse quantize. Coarse cut center amplitude 25. Cut default. Default select his noise. His noise select invert. Invert selected mid level scratch and crackle. Mid negative clip. Negative clip. Sign change. Sign change. Soft clip. Soft clip. Sign change. Add remove preview button. Pressed. Pressed. Stop pressed.
Whoa, that's terrible.
Preview preset. Add combo edit selected 0 presets grouping.
sorry
Combo box
about that.
collapsed. Soft clip. Soft clip threshold. Weird. Weird. Threshold. Fresh gold wave. Untitled 1.
I don't know how to do what I want to do, chat. I'm all alone in the world of lack of knowledge. I mean, I know that this game is not going to last, and I could get away with just putting the sound in as is, even though it doesn't sound right to me because it's not coming through a door. Door. Coming through a door. Yeah.
Gold wave. The sensor. Compressor.
This is gonna bug me.
Doppler. D. Dynamics. Y. Echo. E. Filter sub
It's
menu left.
gonna bug me,
Auto
chat.
offset remove bandwidth stop. Equalizer. E. Low bypass. Noise gate. Noise reduction. Parametric X. P. Pop click. C. Silence reduction. I. Smoother. S. Spectrum filter. F. Auto offset removal. A. Bandwidth stop. B. Auto offset removal. A. Spectrum filter. Spectrum filter. Presets grouping. Combo box collapsed. Edit blank. 5 dB gain range. Bandwidth 1000 Hz to 2000 Hz. Bandwidth 100. Bandwidth 1000 Hz. Band stop 1000 Hz. Add remove preview but pressed. Stop button pressed. Preview
That's
reset. Add
kinda
reset button.
cool, but it's
Combo
still
box
not.
collapsed. Edit selected. Boost base. Boost base select bandwidth 1. Add remove preview button. Pressed. Stop but pressed. Preview reset. Add combo box collapsed. Edit select bandwidth 1. Add remove preview button. Pressed. Stop button. Pressed. Preview reset. Add preset button. Combo box collapse. Bandwidth 1000 Hz to add remove preview button. Pressed. Stop pressed. Preview reset. Add combo box static radio resets grouping. Combo box collapsed. Edit selected 5 dB gain range. 5 add remove preview but stop button. Preview pressed. Stop button pressed. Preview but reset. Add combo box collapsed. Edit select add combo box 5 bandwidth 5 dB gain range. 5 dB gain bandwidth boost bass boost mid range boost mid range boost treble default high pass 1000 inverse right curve high pass 1 add remove preview stop button. Preview button pressed. Preset add combo static radio buttons presets add remove preview button stop button. Pressed. Preview preset add combo box collapsed. Edit select inverse right curve low pass 1000 Hz low pass add remove preview button. Pressed.
Ah, there it is. Sounds like it's underwater. You think that's good enough? Anyone still in chat? Can I just go with this effect? Because it's kind of the closest to what I wanted. Even though it sounds a little underwatery to me. I'd be willing to accept this one. It's kind of indistinct enough that it works, I think, still. Alright, I guess I'm going with it.
Stop button.
No one's in chat.
OK button. Cancel help button. Cancel OK but rest. Gold wave. Untitled 1. Untitled 1. Untitled.
I think it's fine. It's meant to be indistinct. Oh!
Download crash with op
Javier
27
underscore
op.
silver 164.
snap.
Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, amazing. Sturlock,
Okay.
don't worry, I have no idea what I'm doing either, Raffle.
My bad.
Sturlock, oh, Raffle TCTS is busted.
It is.
Sturlock, we don't actually hear it, LOL. But we do hear in VDA. The word
Oh,
with
you
512.
don't
Just wandered
hear
back
it.
in, but I'm not sure Gold Wave audio was going to the stream.
No! Oh no! Crap! I didn't think of that. Okay.
User promoted notification area.
Sorry about that.
Op.
First of
Gold
all,
wave
Gold
download
Wave
crash with
512.
royalty.
Oh, we
Gold
don't
wave
hear
row 1 download. Sable proof of
Sturlock,
TCTS
cheers,
personal
5G.
Microsoft. Sable TCTS personal
Nightbot,
Microsoft.
want to know more about
Thanks, Sturlock.
Superblind Man? Follow
Thanks,
him on more
Sturlock.
things, and even show your support for his work. Check out the panels or type Linktree and you can. Thanks and enjoy the show.
Alright,
Loading,
let's
loading
refresh
complete.
this.
TCTS.
Sorry about that, guys.
Op 27 Gold wave row 1 download crash with row. Sable proof of concept. Sable.
Let me actually...
User promoted notification system. User promoted
I can fix
notification area.
this.
Full Raper network internet and music 100 button. A context menu. Open sound settings E. On settings. Settings. Device mute. Out. Man input. Device input. Managed advanced sound up. App volume. Adjust the output combo box music. Input list. System. Gold with Google Chrome. Gold wave. Gold. Adjust the output. Adjust the output combo box default collapsed.
Go with,
Input combo.
Sturlock,
Output combo box
TCTS was
music.
broken,
TC.
LOL.
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry about
Sable
that,
proof of
guys.
TCTS for Ops 27
Sorry for
Gold
not
wave row 1
noticing
column
that.
Gold wave.
Okay. So you guys haven't even heard... Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to undo it.
Gold wave.
Wow. Okay, so you haven't heard any of
The
the
word nerd
work
512.
I've
Yeah,
done.
I wandered back in, and you were clicking the preview button.
You
Then there was a
haven't-
few seconds of silence.
You haven't
I
heard...
was like, that's one hell of a preview.
You haven't heard any of the work I've done.
Gold wave.
Okay, so I'm actually going to undo it and just show you the raw version of it. Let me know if you guys like the raw version of it, and then I'm going to put the effect that I'm kind of leaning towards back on,
Gold wave.
and let me know if you like that. So you should be able to hear this now. Here we go.
Untitled 1.
I love it.
Untitled 1.
I freaking love it. Could you guys hear that?
Sturlock, we still don't hear it, LOL.
Really? I wonder why.
Settings row 1 column 2. Settings. Settings window. List. Gold wave grouping. Output combo box music. TCL Kindle XLR collapsed.
But I have to restart Goldwave for that to work. All right, hang on.
Gold wave. Untitled 1.
You are going to hear it. Hang on. Let me just save this for now.
Save sound as dialog. File name. Combo box collapsed. Edit alt and selected. Untitled 1 WAV. Blank.
Call it. Call it Doggy Rampage.
E. Blank.
Because these sounds are intentionally meant to fool you, so...
E. Blank. Items Dropbox cache not selected. Names file name. Combo box. Items Dropbox preview. Level 0. Level 1. Level 0. Quick access expanded. Level 1. Download documents. Pictures. Pin Dropbox file. Legend of Vox. Sable proof of shared. Sable legend drop picture document. Download desk levels. Level 1 desktop. Pin. Downloads. Pin. Document pictures. Drop legend of Sable shared. Dropbox OneDrive. This PC. OneDrive. Shared. Sable proof of concept. Demo 7 of 8. Level 1.
Yeah.
Items view list. Game saves not selected. 1 of 5. Projects settings 3 of sounds 4 of 5. Items view list. Abilities not selected. 1 ambient collisions for containers. Cutscenes 5 of default sound 6 of cutscene containers. Cutscenes default sound 6 door 7 of 8. Enemies 8 of 8. Equipment blocks 10 of 8. Map sounds music 12 of 8. NPC objects for player 50 sound by 6 step 17
The
of
word
18.
nerd 512. Now I want to make an audio game with nothing but clips of silence for all the SFX and pretend it's
Unarmed
modern
combat
art.
18 of 18. Step 7 unarmed. Step 17 of 18. Sound by 16 of 8. Player 15
I
of
kinda
18.
love it.
Objects 14. NPC for music 12 of map sounds music. NP object layer 5 sound by 16. Step 17 of 8. Unarmed steps sound by 16
I
of
think it goes
18.
in sound bites.
Steps sound by 16 of 18. Items view list. Birds not selected 1 of 1.
We'll go with
Name split button.
go with
File
it.
name. Combo box collapsed. Edit alt and selected. Doggy Rampage.
Doggy Rampage.
Gold wave. Doggy Rampage WAV.
Okay.
Gold wave.
I'm going to close
Settings. Settings
Goldwave.
window. List. Gold.
I'm going to reopen Goldwave. Now it's set
Start window.
to
Search window. Gold wave app.
into the appropriate audio thing.
Gold wave. Gold wave manual. Google Chrome. Gold wave man.
Now it
Setting
should
level.
work.
Download Crashwood royalty free sound effect story block. Download Gold wave workspace. Open sound dialog. File name. File name. Combo box collapsed. Edit alt and blank. Gold wave. File subfile exit batch converted save info close recent open new open URL recent submenu AC users DC user AC clear lit MC ULC UKC users funny Dropbox Brandon Cole JC IC HC GC UFC users funny DC users DC users funny downloads crash metal M2 TGH WAV D CC DC AC users
Oh.
proof of concept demo sound bites Doggy Rampage WAV Gold wave Doggy Rampage WAV.
Okay. Once again, let's try this again, chat. Can you hear this?
Doggy Rampage WAV.
You can't, can you? You can't. I tested it by turning down the music thing. You can't.
Doggy Ramp.
Sturlock, nope.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. I think I know what to do. Okay. I think what I have to do.
Download crash settings row 1 setting. Get help reset to the
Is
Microsoft recommended defaults button.
Separate
Home.
editing time from
Mute map. Adjust the master output.
from
The
game
Wordnerd
making
512. The
time.
doggies refuse to rampage.
Adjust the master output.
Okay,
Output
hang
combo
on.
box music.
We're
TCL.
gonna fix this.
Adjust the master output combo box
Here's
music.
how we're gonna do
TCL.
that.
Go XL up. Adjust mute master volume button. Adjust the mass output input call list. System sounds. What gold Google gold wave gold. Adjust output combo box music. TCL. Go XLR collapsed.
That back on system.
Adjust the output volumes. Output combo box system. Adjust mute app gold wave 2 of
Then
9.
we're
Input combo
going
box
to,
chat mid. TCL.
for
Go
now,
list. Input output combo box music. TCL.
change this back to system. I bet this will work. You can't hear my screen reader now, but you can hear. You should be able to hear. You should be able to hear this.
Sturlock, nope, lol.
You've got to be kidding me! What? What the heck? What the heck? You still can't hear it? Why?
The Wordnerd 512. The doggies remain disobedient.
Or obedient, as the case may be. I'm gonna try this again. How about now?
Sturlock, nope, raffle.
Oh my god. Why? I can't figure it out, chat. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Why? I'll say why. Then I say why. I wonder if it's... Let me try... You know, I haven't tried this yet. Nope. It's set to use the proper... It's set to use the proper output device. And I can hear it, which is really strange that you guys can't hear it. Oh, no. Well, I guess this is like the long way around, but I guess this will work. If I just go into, if I just play it, not from Goldwave, but from like the file itself, loading it in like Groove Music, that'll theoretically work, right? Okay, here you go, guys. Now, if you can't hear that, we got a problem. We have a problem, but... Did you
Sturlock,
hear it that
no.
time?
WTF?
You... Alright.
The Wordnerd 512. We got a problem.
We got a problem. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. Everything appears to be correct. If I go back in here and change this back to music.
Music. TCL device property. TCT
Yeah,
sound
it's
bites row 1
screwed
column
now.
download Crashwood royalty free sound bites row 1 column free. Birds Dobby Rampage WAV 2 of 2.
Maybe you'll hear
Prove music.
it
Prove music
now.
window.
Sturlock, there we go.
Oh, thank God.
Sound bites window.
Okay. So that's the raw version. How do you guys like that? I think it's great. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy with it.
Sturlock, that was cool.
So essentially what I'm going to have to do is edit it, save it, and then play it from there.
Settings row 1 TCTS download gold wave row 1 gold wave. Dobby
that's
Rampage
fine.
WAV.
That's what we're doing.
Dobby Rampage WAV. Dobby Rampage WAV.
Right. Let me apply the
The
effect
word near
that I wanted to
512. Man,
add.
I hope my dog never goes on that kind of rampage.
Sensor. Compressor Doppler Dynamic Echo filters flanger frequency
Right.
blend flanger filter submenu F flanger frequency interpolate invert I. Interp frequency
Let's
flanger
see.
T filter submenu filter menu fan equal low I noise gain noise reduction paramet top silence reduction smoother S spectrum filter auto offset removal A spectrum filter F spectrum filter presets grouping combo 5 bands boost bass boost mid boost treble default high pass 1000 inverse right low pass notch at 1 low pass 1000 for add remove preset preview button pressed
Yeah, it was this one.
pressed stop but pressed okay but cancel button okay cancel help button cancel okay but pressed cancel gold
apply
wave
this.
Dobby Rampage WAV
Let's save it.
gold wave Dobby Rampage WAV sound bites row 1 column 2 birds Dobby Rampage WAV
Let's play it. Here is the effect that I've applied, and I think we'll probably end up using it because I think it's close enough. But maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, let me know. If it just will not work, let me know. But remember, the idea is you're hearing this through a door, and the sounds are meant to be indistinct. They're meant to fool you. So let me know if this is good enough for that.
prove music window
It's not perfect. I know it's not perfect.
sound bites window items view
It's not like the right filter, but
Sturlock, yeah, that's good.
I think it's good enough. All right. That's what we will use then.
Dobby Rampage WAV 2 of 2
That is what we will use. So let's place that sound. Let's real quick go in and place
player
that
15 of
sound.
8 sound step 7 sound play object items view list sound settings 3 sounds set project game saves 1 projects 2 of 9 Sable proof of concept beta version 1.8x9 Sable proof of concept demo beta 1.8
Ebon Sky Studios.
Welcome to the Sable Proof of Concept Demo, Beta 1.8, by Evan Sky Studios.
Javier
Main menu,
underscore silver
please select.
164. Sounds like we're battling Loch Ness. The sound is good
Play
though.
game, load project, new project,
Thank
load
you.
project, please select project.
I'm glad
Call the
it's
ship,
good
no
at
going
least.
home. Please select map to load. Blythe's Cove, opening Blythe's Cove. Blythe's Cove,
Okay.
in front of Town Hub.
We
Leaving in front of Town Hub. In front of Old Church. In front of Old Church. Entrance to Old Church.
okay.
Entrance to Old Church.
Basically, want to place the sound like right here.
Entrance to Old Church.
It's coming from here, so we need.
Objects. Please select object to play. Barrel. Building. Create. Contain. Door or transition. Fast person. Save point. Signpost. Sound bite. Trigger object. Sound bite. Signpost. Save point. Person. Fast travel
This
waypoint.
is not what we need, is it?
Creation tools. Please select. Canning sounds.
Yeah.
Please select beehive. Beehive. Birds. Birds underscore in underscore cattails. Chickadee. Creaking underscore cricket underscore lap crows. Fire underscore loop underscore veet. Flies. Frog. Kookaburra. Leaves underscore medium underscore light underscore area underscore leaves. Mockingbird. Mockingbird one underscore lock one underscore cricket underscore light people. Water underscore loop.
Did I put it in the wrong place? Yes, I must have.
Sable proof of concept save premium Sable proof of concept beta version 1. Settings 3 of
Where are
9 sounds
those
4 of
sounds?
9 item ambient 2 of 8 abilities 1 of ambient edit red beehive 1 of 9 birds light 2 of 2
Ambient.
sounds item collisions 3 of 18
Those are OGs. Why are those OGs?
containers 4 of 18 cutscene default sounds door 7 enemies equip blocks map music and object player sound bite 16 of sound bites Dobby Rampage WAV 2 of 2
Okay. Put it from here.
sounds items view list step 7 sound bite 16 of abilities 1 ambient 2 ambient items view list beehive not selected 1 of progress ambient window items view list
Hopefully
Dobby
it still
Rampage WAV
works.
10 of 10 Sable proof of
Entrance to Old Church. Entrance to Old Church. Canning sounds. Beehive. Beehive. Birds. Birds under cattail. Chickadee. Creaking underscore cricket under crows. Fire underscore flies. Frog. Kookaburra. Leaves underscore light underscore mockingbird. Mockingbird one people. Water underscore loop. Water underscore loop.
Why are those OGs?
Entrance to Old Church.
I just want to make sure.
Are you sure you want to exit the game? Yes, yes.
Ambient window. Items view list.
I want to make sure.
Wind leaves light. Dobby Rampage WAV 10 of 10. Wind leaves light 2 WAV 9 of 10.
Oh no, that's a WAV.
Dobby Rampage WAV 10 of 10.
Okay. So why didn't it?
Dobby Rampage WAV 10 of 10. Gold wave row 1 settings row 1 column 3.
There's OGs. So OGs are supported.
Gold wave row 1 column 2 settings row 1. Gold wave settings row 1 column gold wave. Ambient settings row 1 TCT setting ambient row 1 column sounds items view list ambient collisions 3 of 18 ambient 2 items view list templates 5 sounds 4 of 9 items view list Sable date not Sable items view list game saves not Sable proof of concept demo beta 1.8.
Ebon Sky Studios.
Welcome to the Sable Proof of Concept Demo, Beta 1.8, by Ebon Sky Studios. Main menu, please select. Play game. Load project. Please select project. No going home. Please select map to Blythe's Cove. Opening Blythe's Cove. Blythe's Cove.
Okay.
In front of Old Church. In front of Old Church. Entrance to Old Church.
Okay.
Entrance to Old Church. Canning sounds. Please select beehive, birds, cattail, chickadee, creaking underscore, cricket crows, fire under, flies, frog, kookaburra, leaves light mocking 100 people, water underscore loop, water underscore loop,
Why is it not there? Oh no.
people, 1 underscore cricket underscore light underscore sporadic,
Why is it not there?
people, water underscore loop,
Chat. Chat.
Sable proof of concept demo Sable gold wave Dobby Rampage WAV. Sable proof of concept demo beta 1.8.
entrance to Old Church. Canning sounds. Please select sound. These sounds will pan based on player's position to the sound. Beehive. Beehive, birds, cattail, chick, creaking, cricket, crow, fire, fly, frog, kookaburra, leaves light mocking 100 people, water underscore loop, water underscore loop.
Sable proof of concept demo Sable proof of start window search gold wave app press right to switch preview 1 of gold wave manual Google Chrome gold wave manual download Crashwood Royal gold wave workspace download Sable proof of concept demo beta gold wave download Crashwood say gold Sable proof of concept demo row 2 column 1 Sable proof of concept game saves 1 of 9 set sounds 4 of items view ambient 2 of 8 ambient birds light 2 creepy 3 of cricket Dobby Rampage storm WAV 6 of 10 Dobby Rampage WAV 5 of 10
I mean, it's in there.
storm WAV 2 or more water loop out wind and trees light wind leaves light wind and water 2 or more storm WAV 6 of 10 Dobby Ramp cricket light creepy 3 birds light 2 WAV beehive 1 of 10 bird creepy cricket light loop WAV 4 of 10 Dobby Rampage WAV 5 of 10 creepy 3 and wind WAV 3 of birds light 2 WAV 2 of beehive 1 of 10 bird creepy 3 cricket light loop Dobby Rampage WAV 5 of 10 download Crash Sable proof of gold wave
Javier
gold
underscore
wave
silver 164. Imagine you have to do the whole process all
Open
over
sound
again by
type.
screaming in fear.
quote blank gold wave Dobby Rampage WAV Dobby Rampage WAV Dobby Rampage WAV
Maybe we just have to.
New
resave
CTRLN
it.
gold wave Dobby save sound as dialog file name combo box collapsed edit alt then selected Dobby Rampage WAV save as type combo box wave WAV toolbar hide folders but attributes button save button alt S attribute rest select audio attributes OK button cancel help button combo box all channels collapsed combo box all rates collapsed combo box all bit rates collapsed list PCM sign 16-bit mono
Isn't that right? 16-bit mono?
presets proving OK button presets proving combo box collapsed edit blank list PCM sign 16-bit mono
I thought that was right.
preset OK cancel button help button cancel button OK button pressed save sound as dialog attributes button save button alt S pressed confirm save as dialog Dobby Rampage WAV already exists do you want to replace it no button yes button alt Y pressed on gold wave Dobby Rampage WAV ambient row 1 ambient GWVF 90 BTM storm WAV 7 of 11 GWVF 90 BTM P6 of 11 gold download Crashwood Royal gold ambient window items view GWVF 90 BTM P6 of 11 gold wave row 1 gold wave Dobby Rampage WAV and download Crashwood Royal download gold and Sable proof of concept demo Sable proof of concept
Entrance to Old Church. Entrance to Old Church. Canning sounds. Beehive, birds, cattail, chick, creaking underscore, cricket, crows, fire underscore, flies, frog, kookaburra, leaves underscore, light underscore, mockingbird, 1 underscore, people, water underscore loop, people, 1 underscore, cricket underscore, light underscore, sporadic.
Hang on. There's more in the list
download Crashwood download
than there is in that
Sable
folder.
gold wave download Sable proof of concept demo
Entrance to Old Church.
gold wave download ambient row 2 column 1 sounds collisions 3 of 18 ambient abilities 1 of 8 collision containers 4 of cutscenes 5 default sound 6 floor 7 of 18 enemies 8 of 18 equipment 9 of 8 blocks 10 of 18 map sounds 11 music 12 of 18 maps items view beehive WAV 1 of birds WAV birds and 3 cattails WAV chickadee WAV creaking cricket loud crows WAV fire loop fly WAV frog WAV kookaburra leaves medium
But it's
activity fly air
here.
leaf mockingbird 1 long WAV 16 of 19
bet it's
1 people WAV
here.
water loop WAV
It's
Beehive WAV 1.
here. Okay.
Sable proof of concept demo beta 1 gold wave row 1 column 3
Okay.
download crash gold wave row
I
1
didn't
Sable proof of
screw up as
concept map
bad as
sounds
I
row 1
thought.
Sable proof of concept
Entrance to Old Church.
bird beehive WAV
Wow. Okay. Now you know. I will fully
watch 10
admit
map music NPC 13 objects for
that if this is going to be a
and
full
music map
release,
locked
one of the things they would have
collisions
fixed
ambient ability ambient 2
is the
ambient
weird file the
birds like
weird folder
beehive
structure
WAV
for
bird
this
creepy
stuff.
3 cricket like Dobby Rampage WAV 5 of 11
Cut it from
Sable
there.
gold wave, row gold wave. Dobby
Be able
rampage.
to close
Ambient window.
this.
Items view list. Dobby rampage. WA 5 of 11.
Cut it
Sounds.
from there
Delete
and
cuts
put
to
it
default. Door
in
enemy. Equip
F.
watch. Map sound. Music. Map sounds. Items view list. DI. Dobby rampage. WA 20 of 20. Sable proof of concept demo beta.
There we go.
Entrance to old church. Entrance to old church.
I bet it works now.
Panning sounds. Beehive. Bird. Birds. Cattail. Chickadee. Creaking underscore. Cricket. Crows. Dobby rampage.
There it is.
Press enter to place the selected panning sound. If you wish to size the panning sound when you press enter, also hold down the shift key to access the Sable sizing tool to set the dimensions. In front of old church. Entrance to old church. In front of old church.
Yeah, the door's only one tile.
Entrance to old church.
We're just gonna place it right here.
Leaving in front of old church.
Yep. There we go. There it is. It's there. It works.
Saving. Project saved.
Beautiful. Frickin' beautiful. It's, you can just hear it looping over there, man. It's so cool. Yes. It works. I love it. I love it, chat. That's awesome.
4:06 p.m.
It's cool because, like, I mean, I use sounds from a library that I have access to, but I also kind of made that, and that's just neat to hear it in a game thing. It's just neat, okay? Let's see. What do we gotta do next?
Map download. Settings row 1 column 4. Download Crashwood royalty free. Download Crash. Stream closed caption. 82. Twitch. Button collapse activity. Send a message out. Applicable button. Jamie or Silver 164 sounds like you're battling Loch Ness. The sound.
I think the next thing we have to do is I think we need to get some creepy music set as the default map music for the church when you first go in, and then the trigger, the quest trigger, I think will change the music of the map. I think that's next on the docket.
82. Sable proof of concept demo beta. Sable.
Let's
Saving.
let's
Project
save
saved.
that. Again, I think I just saved it, but I won't.
Are you sure you want? Yes. Yes. No.
Let's
Yes.
get out of this for now.
82. Twitch Google Chrome. 80.
Go back to
It's like
this.
Lamulaker, but bad. Download Crashwood royalty.
Not that.
44,000.
That's for later.
Visited link.
That's for later.
Download Crashwood.
And let's do
Combo box
another
collapse input
search
search. Edit at combo box.
for
Blank. Blank.
creepy.
T.
Creepy.
List with one item. Visited link. Link video. Find dialog. Type the text you wish to find. Selection. Combo box collapse input search. Button submit browse. Find main landmark graphic 800 people also link or link scary. Links link 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 go link 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 sort on most red button link slow and summer on the piano notes. Button play. Pause.
This might work. Is it creepy enough though? You guys can hear this, right? I think you guys should be able to hear this. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear this because I can adjust it.
Javier underscore Silver 164. Is Five Nights and Freddy's security breach accessible?
I have no idea, but I kinda doubt it. I kinda doubt it.
Most button pause. Play.
Even the way those previous games worked, I really doubt
Link
it.
slow link copy links at clickable 311.
I don't think that's creepy enough.
Graphic at clickable button at button. Button play link unsettling slow or ambient button play. Pause.
This might be it. Yeah, this might be more like what I was looking for. I think this might be a good one. This is cool. This whole quest we're crafting is really cool. I really like it a lot. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the one.
Button pause. Button pause. Play. Link unset button link unsettling slow or ambience.
I like it a lot.
Download unsettling slow or visited link video visited link audio link new. MP3 radio but WAV radio button not checked. 44 button download. Downloading 47.0 MB unsettling slow or ambience creepy and scratchy strings and scary bells for on SDA 346,506,616 WAV alert. Down 44th button.
Okay.
Map sounds row 1 settings row 1 TCTS personal Microsoft Ops 20 Squeeze row 2 go XLR app row general disco Dropbox row download on map sounds row 1 column 2. Download unsettling slow or ambience screen map sounds row 1 column 2. Map.
Need to go into our downloads folder.
Items view desktop downloads row 1.
Downloads folder.
Crash wood unsettling slow or ambience creepy and
Cut this.
map sounds row 1 column 2.
And put this
Sounds,
into
items view list,
music,
map music.
which is
Map music.
one of the very
Music, items view
few
list, all
clear folder structure.
Mysterious blend all things. Unsettling slow or ambience creepy and scratchy string.
Alright, so now that music will be selectable. Which is freaking awesome, by the way. Just so you know, it's freaking awesome.
Downloads row 1 download unsettling slow or ambience settings row 1 column 4 TCTS per settings downloads row music row 1.
What else are we gonna need? I want to use that single growl we got. That's gonna be for when you're approaching, like when you haven't quite seen it yet, but you're approaching the what turns out to be a dog. And it's kind of like the idea is, it's gonna be like a monster growl, not because it is a monster, but because like mentally the hype is so built up for you, like not the hype, but like the terror of it is so built up. That's what you hear, even though it's not obviously a huge, terrifying monster. That's what you hear because that's what you're expecting. So that I want to use for that. So we already have a use for that.
12 p.m. 36 notification. Front finish grouped now. Agent 1385.
Yeah. So let's see.
4:12 p.m.
We have about an hour left. Well, a little over an hour left. I think we can get this done. So I need.
Edgy Wizard is now hosting you.
Hey, Edgy Wizard, thanks for the host, my friend. Muchly appreciated. Muchly appreciated. Also, why did my alert go off? Uh-oh. Well, I probably screwed up my alerts when I was messing with all my sound settings. Oh no.
Music.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Downloads row 1.
Anyway, thanks for the host. I appreciate it.
Music row. Downloads row 1.
Let's see. Try to think through the rest of this quest and think of what I need to do. I want to put some triggers in the church that just say things as you go through them. We can do that. And I want to put one. I think I'll put a locked one. I might put a locked one near the entrance where Ava will join your party when you're leaving. Because we can make that happen. Because what we can do is lock a trigger until you hit another... Well, yeah. Yeah, that should work, yeah. Lock a trigger until you hit another one. So, like, once you go to the back of the church where you finally meet Ava, and then you go to the front to leave, and then it plays the new trigger because you can make it an invisible key for that trigger, so it basically doesn't exist until you have unlocked it. So that I think will work. Okay. So I think the first thing we need to do, is we need to go back into Sable and make the dog class.
Downloads.
I think is the next thing to do.
The dates.
I think that's the thing to do.
Music row 1.
So let's do that.
Sounds. Map sounds abilities 1. Read me and quit. Sable proof of. Sable proof of.
Sorry for the slowness, guys. A lot of this for me is sorting it out in my head what we need to do first, and then
Evan's
doing
Guy
it.
Studios.
I definitely do work slowly on stuff like this, but hey, we're getting it done. Little by
Welcome
little,
to the
we're
Sable
getting
Proof
it
of
done.
Concept Demo, Beta 1.8, by Evan Sky Studios. Main menu, play game, load project. Please select project. All the sugar.
Okay.
No going home.
Please
select map to look. Blights Cove, Fields 1, opening Fields 1.
No, but I didn't mean
Outside your village. Game menu, save project, load map, new map. Load map, please select map to look. Blights Cove. Warning, this will close the current, yes. Opening Blights Cove. Blights Cove.
I love it. There's our panning sound, just panning away there in the background. Alright, so the next thing is
Edit menu, key and quest item, items, armor.
we need a creation.
Objects, please select barrel, building creator.
Oh, not that one.
Creation tool, ability create, armor create, enemy create, item creator, player class create, status effects create,
Player
player class
class.
create, player class creator. Please enter a name for the new class edit.
New class is called
DOG. Please select sound set for this class. This is only a temporary sound set used for the purpose of testing in debug mode. The final sound set used in play game mode will be determined during the party creation process for each member in the player's party. Female. Male. Martial arts trained. Untrained human. Create new sound set. To create a new sound set folder, please give the folder a name. This will be the name both DOG. Does this class have a body fall sound when defeated? Yes. Enter a description edit. A. OG dog. Is A-N-S, B-E-S-T, R-N-D, comma, friend, T, L, also, N, S, man, R, T, E, Y, Y, E, M, E, space, T, horse, E, M, Y, N, R, T, E, M, Y, period, enemy, blank, I, R, C, E, Y, fiercely, L, Y, A, Y, L, L, O, Y, L, end, D, N, A, D, N, A, B, E, O, 2, P, O, T, C, T, R, blank, there. A-O-N-H-P-R-N, comma. Person. A-A-D-O-G-I-L-L-O, S-H-N-O-A-H, N-O-2, K-E-P, keep, Y-U, U-O, Y-S-P, P-E-R-T-E, period. A dog is man's best friend, but it's also man's worst enemy's worst enemy. Fiercely loyal and able to protect their chosen person,
I like
the dog
that
will stop
line.
at nothing to keep the party safe.
I like that line.
Please select any of the class's stats you would like to adjust. When finished applying all stat changes, press escape to exit and continue. Strength, 10.
Okay. Stats. Stizzles, if you will. What should the dog's base stats be?
Dexterity, 10.
Probably
Enter dexterity edit, 10.
let's go with
Blank, 0, blank, blank. 0, 1, blank.
14 dex.
Dexterity, 14. Strength, 10. Enter strength edit, 0, blank. 2.
And 12 strength.
12. Constitution, 10. Enter constitution edit, blank, blank.
12
2.
constitution.
Constitution, 12. Intelligence, 10. Wisdom, 10. Charisma, 10. Wisdom, 10. Intelligence, 10. Enter intelligence edit, 0, blank.
of
0, 1, blank. 6. Intelligence, 6. Wisdom, 10. Enter wisdom edit, 10. 0,
of-
blank. Blank, blank.
Yes. Eight.
8.
Sure, why not?
Wisdom, 8. Charisma, 10. Enter
Charisma
charisma edit, 10. 0,
of-
blank. 1, 5.
15.
Charisma, 15. Initiative, 0. Evade, 13.
Initiative.
Initiative,
Actually,
0.
initiative should
Enter
be
initiative edit, 0.
probably fairly.
0, blank.
They
0,
should
blank, blank.
definitely have some. So
3, 3, blank.
I don't know how it's calculated, but we'll go
Initiative,
3.
3. Evade, 13. Accuracy, 0. Evade, 13. Enter evade at blank, 3, 1, blank, 1, 5. Evade, 15. Accuracy, 0. Armor rating, 0. Accuracy, 0. Enter accuracy edit, 0, blank. 0. Accuracy, 10. Armor rating, 0. HP, 10. Enter HP edit, 10. 0. Blank blank. 4.
We'll start with
0.
40 base, I think.
0.
No,
4.
50.
5. 0. HP,
Ah.
50. Mana, 0. Stamina, 0. Enter stamina points edit, 0. 0. Blank blank. 3. 0.
30.
Stamina, natural resilience or vulnerability, none.
Probably, well,
Please select resilience as bludgeoning, 0%, piercing, slashing, acid, air, cold, earth, cold, 0%. Enter any cold resilience or vulnerability adjustment. This is a percentage. For resilience, enter a whole number between 1 and 100, and for vulnerability, enter the value as a minus figure between -1 and -100. Edit, 0. Blank.
let's go with 10%
0.
cold resistance natural.
Cold, 10%. Earth, 0%. Fire, 0%. Force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, shadow, sonic. Set resilience or remove resilience or vulnerability values for all. Set resilience or vulnerability values for all. Remove resilience or vulnerability values for all.
Okay.
Natural resilience or vulnerability, cold 10%. Natural stamina, 30. Please select unarmed combat sound set. Martial arts trained slime, untrained human wolf. Create new sound set wolf. Create new sound set wolf. Please select which stat modifier this class's unarmed attack uses. Strength. For unarmed attacks, please select the damage types this class deals. Once complete, press escape to continue. Acid, air, bludgeoning, cold, earth, cold, earth, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, piercing, poison, piercing, selected, poison, psychic, radiant, shadow, slashing, sonic, select all, deselect all, select all, sonic.
I'm just piercing. That's fine.
For unarmed attacks, please enter the amount of dice used to calculate damage. Edit, 1.
How much damage?
1. Blank, 1, 1. Blank, blank. 1, blank, 2. For unarmed
2.
attacks, please enter the amount of sides the dice have. Edit, 6. 4.
D4, I think.
Blank, 4, blank. Enter any unarmed armor piercing value. 0 means no armor piercing. Edit, 0. Would you like to add any natural on hit status effects? Yes, no. Please select the casting stat modifier type which is used when dog uses an ability. Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, accuracy, evade, accuracy, charisma, wisdom, intelligence, constitution, dexterity, strength. Please select a stat progression type for this class. Type 1, warrior. Type 2, monk. Type 3, mage. Type 4, cleric. Type 4, cleric. Type 3, type 2, monk. Type 1, warrior. New dog class added.
Here we go. That's added. So that takes care of that. We need to go to the church.
In front of old church. In front of old church. In front of old church. In front of old church. Leading in front of old church. In front of old church.
How do we edit
In front of old church. Old church.
Okay, how do we edit the music in here?
Building ambience for the current floor.
Yeah.
Please select a background ambience for this beehive. Birds underscore light underscore creaky underscore tree underscore cricket underscore light storm. Cricket
Oh, not the,
birds
no,
under.
that's not what I need.
Building music for the current floor. All things past SBA. All things past mysterious Glen. On the road to adventure. Unsettling slow horror ambience creepy and scrap.
There we go. That's the music we wanted. Ah. Okay, so that's set. Now essentially we just have to make some triggers. Some triggers, chat. Some triggers. So I think if we place a trigger on the inside of the door. No, wait. Can we? No, we can't. That's from maps. So yeah, we have to place a trigger on the inside of the door to have some text read as you step inside. I think that's what we have to do. So
Exit to old church.
edit.
Please select which objective event triggers. None. Name. Exit to old church.
Yeah.
Description. None. Automatic or manual interaction. Manual. Door tile sound. Door dot with radar sound. None. Use door lock state. Show exit. Remove exit to old church. 1. Remove exit. Show exit. Lock. Use door radar. Door. Auto. Description. Name.
Okay.
Event triggers. None.
Event trigger.
Please select an option below. Add a new event trigger. Select an option below if you would like to add a cutscene or to set a music or ambience change. Press cutscene, new music, new ambience. Enter any text you would like spoken before the trigger type fires. Leave blank if you want no text spoken. Edit.
I think if we just enter text here and then say there's no trigger type, I think that'll just play the text. I think. I think it will. I think it will. I think it will. Let's hope I'm right.
A-U-R-C-H, comma. Church. R4 N Y A G anything L all goes M T R I O U L Y Mr. I T period quiet T E A R O R G comma roaring T E A C L A T T R H clap you are your A E E A R U O U U A R D F from U T S D E come outside it's M P P N O C S it's M P L E L Y E period gun O R E E N reach S the N Y only U N E T T S Y U R T R P for W A T what A I S O U N E A D K R E C E S E S S this O L D old A U R C H question.
Here you go.
As you step into the church, ready for anything, all goes mysteriously quiet. The roaring, the clattering you heard from outside, it's completely gone. For some reason, this only unsettles you further. What awaits you in the dark recesses of this old church? Select event trigger. Add, alter, battle, change terrain type, end game, move player's location, none. Move player's location, none. Enter any text you would like spoken after the event trigger. Leave blank if you want. Please select whether this trigger will only fire once or whether it will fire each time. Single-use trigger. Please select when the event trigger will fire. Fire event trigger as soon as the player interacts with the object. Fire event trigger after the fire event trigger as soon as the player interacts with the object. Fire event trigger after the player has interacted with the object.
Okay, so this might...
Fire event trigger after the event triggers. 1. Name, exit to old church.
This might not work the way I want it to.
Description, automatic or manual interaction, manual.
They might have changed this in response to my feedback about this, so it works the way that I thought that I wanted it to work originally. And so now I'm doing it wrong. Oh no. Oh no, chat. I think what this will do is only work if I interact with the outer door, not when I come in.
Door tiles, radar sound, use door, lock state, unlock, show exit to old, remove exit to old church once used, no. Show exit. Exit to old church.
Well, I think we need to debug this.
Saving. Project saved.
See if we can debug this.
Edit menu. Please select an option below. Key and quest items. Key and quest items. Project options. Please select enter debug mode. To enter debug mode, yes. Saving. Debug mode activated. Entrance to old church. Seriously? You want to go in there, even with those terrifying sounds emanating from within? No, I don't think so. Anything that can make those noises must be something you are not yet ready to face.
Okay, well the lock works. That's good. Can I spawn myself the key?
Edit menu. Key and quest items. Key and quest items. Select an item below for more options, or use the Shift and S key. Investigate the church quest completion key. Investigate the church quest completion key to entrance to old church. Key to entrance to old. Link to the following objects. Link to entrance to old church. Description. Key item type. Invisible. Value. 0 gold. Mark quest complete once. Add key to entrance to old. Mark quest complete. Add key to entrance to old church to party starting inventory.
No, I don't want to. I just wanted to add it to my current inventory.
Mark quest complete once found. No.
Wait, what if you said yes? Wait.
Value. 0 gold. Key item type. Invisible. Description. None. Link to the following objects. Link to entrance to old church. Location. Blythe's Cove. Coordinates. X42. Y76. Z1.
It's not actually attached to a quest, so I wonder why that's there. It's just attached to the door. Well, I guess if I'm gonna debug, I'm gonna have to debug all the way, huh?
Key to entrance to old church. Key and quest items.
Alright.
Leaving in front of old church. In front of town hub. In front of town hub. Frightened old crone. Old crone, oh hello, dear. Are you here about the noises, too? You're unsure what noises she's referring to, so you politely ask what she means. Old crone, oh such a horrible racket, like you wouldn't believe. A most horrible creature indeed, running about the church, smashing things, making all sorts of noise. You open your mouth to say something in response to this, but she continues. Old crone, I was going there to pray for my son, you see. He's got this new girl. Such a daft thing she is. Not fit for my boy at all. She's got this look about her that just don't sit right with me, and I... Politely, you raise your hand. She stops speaking long enough for you to urge her to go back to the original topic of conversation. Old crone, oh right. So these noises. They're so awful. So terrifying. I ran away as fast as these old knees would allow. Mind you, that's not very fast these days, but I don't think I've run faster since the time I chased my third husband out of that gambling hut in Bridgewater. She catches herself before going on another tangent, and continues. Old crone, anyway, there's clearly something horrible in there. Even the minister ran off, and I don't blame the fella. If you had heard what I heard. Anyway, someone's gotta go investigate and find out what's in there. You think on this for a moment. Perhaps it is completely unrelated to the reason you're here, but then again, how can you really be sure? You have so little information. You decide to agree to investigate the church, and you explain to the old woman that you intend to do so. Old crone, oh my, really? Why thank you, young lad. You are a gem, to be sure. Hurry along, and find out what is in there. I must pray for my son before things go too far. Investigate the church added to quest log.
Yeah.
Exit the town hub. Leaving in front of town hub.
Oh hey, my panning
In
sound
front
is
of old
working
church.
anymore.
Entrance to old church.
Huh.
Entrance to old church.
Yeah, okay, so I
Exit
bet...
old church. Entrance to old church.
Oh.
Exit old church.
It just didn't work at all. Cool. That's awesome. Huh.
Edit menu. Please select an option below. Project options. Please select exit debug mode. To exit debug mode, you must select a map. Blythe's Cove. Opening Blythe's Cove. Blythe's Cove debug mode deactivate. Leaving in front of old church. In front of old church. Entrance to old church. Please select which object A tree. Event triggers. None. Event triggers. None. Exit to old church. Please select which object. Event triggers. 1.
Is there... I'm not sure why that didn't work.
Sable proof of downloads row 1. Download unsettling settings row 2 column 1. Download unsettling.
I mean, even if it didn't work in the right place, I thought it was going to work.
82. Twitch document.
Is it because it's a building transition? We need to place a trigger on the tile? On the floor tile instead? Automatic trigger, maybe? Very first floor tile? Because I think the door is only
Clickable
one
button.
tile.
Grappling moderator badge button. Sable proof of...
Exit to old church. Exit to old church.
Yes, it is only one tile.
Exit to old church. Exit to old church.
I think I need to place a trigger on that.
Please select which object attributes you want to amend. Event triggers. 1. Name. Exit to old church. Event triggers. 1. Please select an option below. Add a new event trigger. Edit existing event trigger. Remove existing event trigger. Warning. Are you sure you want to delete this event trigger? Yes. Event trigger deleted. Event triggers. None. Exit to old church.
Now... Can I just make one?
Objects. Barrel. Building. Create. Contain. Door or transition. Fast travel waypoint. Person. Save point. Signpost. Soundbite. Trigger object. Please enter a name. This will be spoken if the player moves on to the trigger edit.
That we don't
Warning.
need.
Since no name has been entered, please enter a reference for this trigger object for identification purposes. This will not show in play game mode. Only in create E-N-T-R-G. Enter C-H-U-R-H. Please enter description. This will be announced if the player presses the description key edit. Please select which type of trigger you would like. Press Shift and D on each option for automatic trigger. Please select the trigger's tile sound. This is the sound which will play when the player reaches the trigger. For no tile sound, press Escape. Please select radar sound. For no radar sound, press Escape. Does this trigger object start in a locked state? Yes, no. Press Enter to place the created object. If you wish to size the object when you press Enter, also hold down the Exit to old church. Warning, unable to place an object in front, behind, or on a door. Please place the elsewhere.
Okay, well at least it knew what I wanted to do. I wish you could give a building its own intro. That's essentially what I'm trying to do here. I mean, maybe you can? Maybe...
Game menu, please. Edit menu, key and quest items. Project options, map options. Please select. Map name, Blythe's Cove. Map name,
No, it's
Blythe's
just-
Cove. Enemy bands, enemy encounter, default terrain label, intro, custom map intro, no.
Not an intro?
Custom map edge sound, none. Custom battle music for this map, none. Custom battle ambience.
I could have sworn I wrote an intro for this.
Custom victory music for battles on this map, none. Custom Z coordinate labels, none. Enlarge map. Map options. Game menu, please select an option. Exit Old Church. Leaving in front of Old Church. Edit menu, please. Project options. Map option, please select. Map name, enemy band, enemy encounter, default terrain, default terrain label, intro, no.
No. There should be. I really thought I wrote an intro for this. But one problem at a time, I guess.
4:37 p.m.
Map option. Game menu, please select an option.
How do I resolve this? How do I resolve this? I gotta think. Let's try this. Maybe I put it on the outside.
In front of Old Church. Entrance to Old Church. Please select which object attribute. Event triggers, none.
I have an idea.
Please select an option below. Add a new event trigger. Add a new event trigger. Select an option below if you would like to add a cutscene or to set a music or ambience change. Enter any text you would like spoken before the trigger type fires. Select event trigger. Add, remove, alter random battle. Change terrain type. End game. Move player's location, none. Player damage. Replace map. Restore party. Reward an item. Set quest or dialogue. Please select whether to add either a TDS speech line or a TDS speech line. Please enter the initial text that will be spoken when first interacted with edit. What you what blank a what you e t r t e a u r c k k h comma church a l o u t d e n what sudden e go I e t p quiet t a e r o r g comma e a c l h t r g clap y u u a e d f from u t f d e e d i s I d e l t s l e p gun blank e o dot com some n l y o r b e serves o t u n E E E T E N U O E P more E R O M space U U F R T A R P for the A what U P L D D L P U O C O U L D O F what I T O what U N S this P A C E question. As you enter the church, all suddenly goes quiet. As you enter quest blank. As you enter the church, all suddenly goes quiet. The roaring, the clattering you heard from outside, it's all gone. Somehow, this only serves to unsettle you further. What could possibly await you in this place? Set the options for this current speech line or select to add a new add next TDS speech line. Add next TDS speech line. Finished adding speech line. Would you like to prevent access to the object this event trigger is assigned to until a certain point in the quest?
Well. Well, that's cool. Already doing that though.
Yes. No. Would you like to change the map music or ambience? The dialogue lines have finished being spoken. Yes. No. Enter any text you would like spoken after the event trigger. Please select whether this trigger will only fire once or whether it will fire each time the event trigger fires. Single-use trigger. Please select when the event trigger will fire. Fire event trigger as soon as the player interacts with the object. Fire event trigger after the player. Event triggers. 1.
Now we gotta debug it again. Oh, I wonder though. I bet I know what's gonna happen.
Church. Church.
I'm gonna save it.
Saving. Project saved.
We're gonna go into debug.
Please select an option below. Project options. Please select enter debug mode. To enter debug mode, you first need to save your yes. Saving. Debug mode activated. Church. Seriously? You want to go in there, even with those terrifying sounds emanating from within? No, I don't think so. Anything that can make those noises must be something you are not yet ready to face.
Okay, maybe it will work.
Leaving in front of old church.
Might work, chat.
In front of town hub. Entrance to town hub. Frightened old crone. Frightened old crone. Oh hello, dear. Are you here about the noises, too? You're unsure what noises she's referring to, so you politely ask what she means. Old crone. Oh such a horrible racket, like you wouldn't believe. A most horrible creature indeed, running about the church, smashing things, making all sorts of noise. You open your mouth to say something in response to this, but she continues. Old crone, I was going there to pray for my son, you see. He's got this new girl. Such a daft thing she is. Not fit for my boy at all. She's got this look about her that just don't sit right with me, and I... Politely, you raise your hand. She stops speaking long enough for you to urge her to go back to the original topic of conversation. Old crone, oh right. So these noises. They're so awful. So terrifying. I ran away as fast as these old knees would allow. Mind you, that's not very fast these days, but I don't think I've run faster since the time I chased my third husband out of that gambling hut in Bridgewater. She catches herself before going on another tangent, and continues. Old crone, anyway, there's clearly something horrible in there. Even the minister ran off, and I don't blame the fella. If you had heard what I heard. Anyway, someone's gotta go investigate and find out what's in there. You think on this for a moment. Perhaps it is completely unrelated to the reason you're here, but then again, how can you really be sure? You have so little information. You decide to agree to investigate the church, and you explain to the old woman that you intend to do so. Old crone, oh my, really? Why thank you, young lad. You are a gem, to be sure. Hurry along, and find out what is in there. I must pray for my son before things go too far. Investigate the church added to quest log. Leading in front of town hub. In front of old church. Entrance to old church. Entrance to old church.
Doesn't work. Wah! Wah, chat, wah! Why?
Exit old church. Leading in front of old church.
It doesn't work. It doesn't friggin' work. Why don't it work? Oh. I don't know. I don't know.
Edit menu. Please select an option below. Project options. Please select exit debug mode. To exit debug mode, you must select a map. Blythe's Cove. Fields 1. Blythe's Cove. Opening Blythe's Cove. Blythe's Cove. Debug mode deactivated.
I don't know why
Leading in front of old church.
American. I don't know. I do it. Doesn't work entering or exiting. I don't know why. Better to think on this one for a bit.
4:44 p.m.
Chat.
Game menu.
82.
Please select an
Sable
option.
88.
I don't know why this won't work. It seems like it should. It seems like I did it right this time. Because, like, it's after you interact with the item. It's not... It actually is a trigger. The trigger is a line of speech. But it just doesn't work. Why not? If you're allowed to put triggers on doors, why don't they work? Is it some weird thing about the fact that it's locked initially, or... I don't know, man. I don't know, man. What I thought was going to happen before is I thought it was going to play the locked line, which it did, and then I thought it was going to play the trigger line like you just entered the church. It didn't do that, so I was optimistic and thought it was going to work, and then it didn't work still. After I unlocked the church. Oh yeah, that's a tough one there. Oh no! Oh.
Which clickable never sound of it. Clickable button Javier Silver 164. Imagine you have to do the whole process all over again. Face screaming and clickable button Javier Silver 164 is Five Nights at Freddy's security breach access. Send a message.
I think... what I'll probably have to do... I didn't want to do this. I wanted the trigger to fire right when you walked in the door. But I think what I'll probably have to do is stretch a trigger across the entire, you know, room, the entire map. That will play when you step on any part of that part of the map. And that should work. My whole idea with this church is to do it so, like, as you move through the church, step by step, you get these little messages that are, like, creepy and stuff. And then you get to the back of the church, and there's the dog just sitting there. And then it sees you, and it's like, oh, it's actually happy. Oh, good. That's what I want to do. I think that's the way I'll have to do it, because I don't know, I can't solve the mystery of the trigger on the door. Don't know why it's not working. I guess I'll delete that one.
Out of edit button. Out of button
I
send.
don't know why
Sable
it's
proof
doing
of.
that.
Sable.
In front of old church. Entrance to old church. Please select which objective event triggers. 1. Please select add a new event trigger. Edit existing event trigger. Remove existing event
Remove
trigger. Warning. Are you sure you want to delete this event trigger? Yes. Event trigger deleted. Event triggers. None. Event triggers.
Okay.
None. Saving. Project saved. Leaving in front of old church. In front of old church. Entrance to old church.
Yeah. We'll probably just like
Church.
put the trigger right here, like on the tile right in front. It's just all the way across, vertically. And that should work. That should still play. But I didn't want to do it that way. I just want to do it as soon as you step in. Like, one of the things I didn't like about, well, one of the many things I didn't like about the Inquisitor 4 is that every time you went into a new area, the cutscene that introduced that area wouldn't fire until you took a step in that area. You could stand there all day long and nothing. As soon as you take one step in any direction, it fired a cutscene that introduced you to the area. It was really weird. And I don't like that as a practice, but like... looks like it's what I have to do for this. I'll do that. I think... I kind of want to... Yeah, I think I kind of want to call the stream here. I think, I know it's a little early, but a couple things. First of all, I feel like I've done a lot today, and I'm happy about that. We built the church. We built another NPC that gives us the direction for the main quest. That's done. That's taken care of. We closed the loop to make this quest work properly. We got some new sounds. We did some sound editing to build the crazy noises that you hear. And I feel good about that. And also, I'll admit, I'm getting a little tired. And I'm trying to be better.
Oh, LOL. Well, I guess I'll set up my stream now then. I was going to set it up for a raid, LOL.
Oh,
Playing
yeah.
the new Voice of Cards.
Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't know it's already out. Good lord. Yeah, go ahead and set up your stream. In fact, I will give you some time if you want. Go ahead and set it up. And I'll raid you. I'm just kind of like, I feel good about the work we did. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a little bit tired today, and I'm trying to be better about managing myself than I have been. So yeah, I think I just want to call it for now. I may even do these triggers on my own time, because it won't take long. It doesn't take much to do it. I just got to write some text. And I may handle the rest of this quest on my own time. We essentially are basically done except for these triggers with that quest. And then it's on to the main quest after that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I'd say we're probably just over half done with this whole thing. Just over half done, I would say. Second half, there will be some things that we'll have to do with combat encounters and whatnot, but I'd say we're probably just over halfway done. So, that is that. We will actually go ahead and set up, we'll actually give Sturlock some time. You know what I'll do? I will do, to give Sturlock some time to set up his stream, I'll do one of the triggers here. I'll do one of them. But then I'll probably head out for now. Let's create
Objects. Barrel. Building. Create. Contain. Door or transition. Person. Save point. Signpost. Sound. Trigger object. Please enter a name. This will be spoken if the player moves on to the trigger edit. Warning. Since no name has been entered, please enter a reference E-N-T-E-R-G-N-T-E-A-C-A-U-R-H. Please enter description. This will be announced if the player presses the... Please select which type of trigger you would like. Press shift. Automatic trigger. Please select the trigger's tile sound. This is the sound which will play when the player reaches... Please select radar sound. Does this trigger object start in a lock state? Yes. No. Press enter to place the created object. If you wish to size the object when you press enter, also hold down the shift key. Church.
Okay, we want to put it
Church.
right here. We want to stretch it. Actually, we want to go up to the top. Now we want to stretch it.
Size object mode active. Keep the shift key held. Width 2, width 3, width 6, width 8, width 9, width 10, length 1. Select an option below if you would like to add a cutscene or to set a music or ambience change. Press escape once finished adding options to continue with event. Enter any text you would like spoken before the trigger type fires. Select event trigger. Add, alter, battle, change terrain type, endgame, move, none, player damage, replace map, restore party, reward an item, ability, set quest or dialogue. Please select whether to add either a TDS speech line. Please enter the initial text that will be spoken when first church goes miss q I t quiet t e a t t g e E A T G N I R E T T A L C E A T T E A R R G E A L A T T R G U U A R D and from U T I T E outside U D D E N L Y. It's E period. Gone. E double S O F N L Y U N S E T T S unsettled U U R R U R T R for T E V E R what H H S is L Y G playing G N I Y L S is I N it at this H U C R R C U A C S at this A U R H com T it double at no U U A E com D N I T at it I T G period. Waiting W A T what T R R I F Y G N T R monsters U D T B E question. Set the options for this current speech line or add next TDS speech line. Add next edit group quest block this finished adding speech lines. Would you like to change the map music or ambience? Yes. No. Enter any text you would like spoken after the event trigger. Please select whether this trigger will only fire once or whether it will fire each time the event trigger fires. Single use trigger.
Okay, single use.
Entering the church asterisk.
Okay.
Entering the church asterisk. Exit today's church.
Now that
Entering
trigger
the church
exists.
asterisk. Entering the church asterisk.
Now that trigger exists and will fire appropriately. So basically, the idea that I have is that there'll be several triggers like this, stretched all the way across. And I was going to do that for the other triggers, I just wanted this one to work on the door, and it doesn't, so I'll deal with it. But I'll stretch them all the way across.
Sturlock, home. HDCP is off, but OBS is acting like it's on.
That's weird. Yeah, that's super weird. Maybe restart the PlayStation? Assuming you got it on PlayStation? Maybe it got confused? And bamboozled? I like how the heartbeat sounds for the radar are like in rhythm with the music right now. It's pretty cool. Definitely not intentional. Alright.
Saving. Project saved. Are you sure you want to exit the game?
I'm gonna go ahead and close this
Yes,
down.
yes, no.
I will give
yes.
you more time,
82.
Sherlock, if you
Which
need it.
Google
I'll just kind of chill.
82. Sable proof of
Still here
concept
on
demo
stream.
downloads row 1 settings row 1 call TCTS first settings 82 switch Google out of edit click button graphic
I think I need food. I don't know. I'm feeling tired today. And that's honestly not like me. Because I don't easily tire. Or at least I typically what happens with me is I'm actually tired, I think, more often than I realize, but I have this weird thing where I don't feel it unless it's very extreme. And so Misty's like, "You're tired, you're gonna fall asleep sometimes," and I'm like, "Nuh-uh," and then I fall asleep. But this time I actually feel tired. Tonight I actually feel tired. So, I think I just need to go relax. Or maybe it's just I need food. I don't know. But
82
either way.
clickable Sable proof of concept demo downloads row 1 column for TCTS personal Microsoft 27.1.3 ops start recording 82 80 clickable navigation click of session clickable 9 viewers.
I do have 9 viewers right now, so Sturlock, you're ready. Whenever you're live.
Twitch group 1 minute ago. Underscore LVL is live. Twitch 1 minute ago. Underscore Twitch 28 minutes ago. Twitch.
Okay, I'm not seeing a Sturlock going live yet.
Moderator
Sturlock,
founder,
I have no
41
idea what it's doing
subscriber,
LOL.
leader.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that is not a problem that I've had myself before. I'd be able to help you maybe better, but maybe it's worth disconnecting and reconnecting the HDMI cable. Maybe there's like a handshake issue going on there. That's I think that's all I got as far as ideas go, because I don't know why that would be happening. That might be it though. I have heard of HDMI handshake issues, so it's possible that's somehow related. And by the way, disconnect it and reconnect it from both ends, just to be sure that any data issues are cleared up. But Other than that, I'm not sure why that would happen. I do not know. I don't know. Why? But I do not know. By Morden's hammer. I stole that from Baldur's Gate, by the way. It's a Baldur's Gate quote. And if you don't know what Baldur's Gate is, you should listen to Gorilla's playthrough, who is doing a audio-described, narrated playthrough of Baldur's Gate, which I am in multiple times. Oh, I almost forgot.
Moderator
Sturlock,
Bash founder,
yeah,
41
just try
months
both those
subscriber
things,
Bash
and it's still
Bits
just
Leader,
static.
Sturlock, yeah, just try both those things and
It's
it's still just
static.
static.
It's static. That is odd. That doesn't even sound like the HDCP problem, because when I when I first got my PS4 and forgot to turn off HDCP, what it did for me was like go in and out. Like it would be perfectly, like it'd be clear for like half a second, and then it would be just gone, and then it'd just pop in for another half a second and then be gone.
No
Nano
eyesight,
underscore
high
eyesight.
hand.
High waving hand.
Greetings, no eyesight. I'm actually about to end today, but I
Sturlock,
appreciate
yeah, I
you.
remember that.
41 months subscriber Batch Bits Leader, free Batch Sturlock, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't even sound like HDCP. Maybe you gotta. I assume you probably also reconnected the capture card itself. That's another idea. That's another idea. Maybe your computer just needs a reboot. I don't know. I don't know. Has it been a while since you restarted? Maybe that's what it is? I have no idea. I'm just throwing things out there at this point.
Moderator
Sturlock,
Batch founder,
maybe
41
LOL.
months subscriber Batch Bits Leader, free Batch Sturlock, maybe lol.
Well, that might be the way of things, my friend.
Moderator Batch
Sturlock,
founder,
aha.
41 months subscriber
Reconnect
Batch Bits
capture
Leader,
card
free
from
Batch
USB,
Sturlock,
and it's
aha,
working.
reconnect capture
Aha.
card from us when it's working.
Good. Awesome. Glad to hear it. We'll go live, and I shall raid thee. Thou shalt be raided. Indeed, thou shalt.
Moderator
Sturlock,
Batch founder,
okay, about to
41
go
months
live.
subscriber Batch Bits Leader,
Alright.
free Batch Sturlock, okay, about
All right,
82.
ladies and gentlemen,
9.
thanks for being here for
Moderator
this.
Oh crap, need to change info.
Oh, we'll do that then too. While you're doing that, I will say Thanks
Moderator
to those-
Batch
Want to know
verified
more
Batch
about Super
Mike
Blind
wants
Man?
to know
Follow
more
him
about
on more
attended-
things and even show your support for his work. Check out the panels or type Linktree and you can. Thanks and enjoy the show.
thanks to those who attended today. I really do honestly feel good about today. Yes, I'm a little tired. Yes, I'm ending a little early, but I do feel good about today. I think we did really good, and I want to add that I will not be able to stream tomorrow because I do have a meeting, which unfortunately coincides with the middle of my stream, so I can't stream tomorrow. I actually think, and I'll update you guys if I'm wrong about this, but I actually think my next stream might be my birthday stream. Yes, folks, my birthday stream's coming up. Currently planned for next Saturday, which is actually my birthday. And the plan for the birthday stream right now is to do Utter Insanity, is what I'll call it. I like that name. Utter Insanity is basically anything goes in terms of games that we play. Essentially, it's like having Game Breaker be free for everyone. I think I will set like a limit, like a lower limit of 5 minutes. So super low, but not like 30 seconds, because 30 seconds would just be unfair. But if I play a game for 5 minutes and someone
Moderator
says,
Batch founder,
Okay,
41
going
months
now, Roth.
subscriber Batch Bits Leader, free
Firebot
Batch
was trying to
Sturlock, okay,
download an
going now,
update.
Roth. Firebot
oh,
was trying to-
nice. So if I play a game for 5 minutes on my birthday stream and someone says, change it, as long as I have the ability to do so, I'm going to change it. So it's going to be utterly insane. Game Breaker is going to be free on my birthday. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing stuff that I have no idea, because it's going to be entirely up to you guys at any given point in the stream. So that ought to be fun. So that's the plan.
82.
That might be the next time I stream. And that'll do it.
Clickables.
Thanks, guys, again for attending. And I think
Main landmark. Send a message.
I'm
Edit
going to
button,
go
line
ahead
sent. Main landmark.
and fire up this raid for the mighty Sturlocatron.
Super blind menus. Raid Sturlock.
Yeah.
Out of edit clickable Firebot was trying to super blind menus. Raid Sturlock.
Yeah, here we
Navigation.
go. Ready for the raid,
dialogue.
everybody.
82 main landmark button. Button. 7 viewers are ready to raid Sturlock.
All right.
Button. 7 viewers are ready.
Enjoy the raid. I mean, he knows that I sent you, but
Button. 7 viewers are ready.
Blind Man sent you, because I always say that.
Button. 7 viewers are.
And I'll see you guys possibly next Saturday for the birthday stream. If not, I'll keep you updated on Twitter.
Button. 7 viewers.
But if I don't say anything else, it'll be next Saturday on the birthday stream.
Button raid now.
Have a good one, guys.
New. Surrey bot disabled. Menu. Welcome to the chat. 82. Twitch Google Chrome. Ops 27. Ops. Start virtual. Start recording checkbox. Stop streaming checkbox checked.